Hello, 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 and welcome to the Mount Nerds. My name is Caleb, and tonight I am your GM, and I am a whole slew of characters. I just want to make sure, can everybody hear me? Is somebody just say something in chat? If you can hear me, let me know. I was having some audio technical issues earlier, so if there's any issues, just let me know, and I can get that fixed right away. Actually, let me adjust this real quick. There we go.
Doing it on screen like a real professional.
All right, and okay. Well, guys, we are back with session number 2. Thank you guys for popping in. This week we actually are missing. Unfortunately, we're missing the InfinityBear, Jarrett. He is actually out this week. Ezra is not here, but I have a little surprise in store for that. But this week we have kind of a sub player. It is InfinityBear Isaac. We will introduce him.
Hello.
We'll introduce him a little bit later. But for now, let's give you a quick repeat of what happened, a little recap. So last time, our heroes kind of met up in the SS Bishop, a freighter going in outer space, just kind of flying. Come to find out, it's this like secret smuggling operation of roaches. Unfortunately, the ship exploded and all of our heroes died, except for our resident Sharkman, who decided to take the escape pod and made it to the SS Saint Vincent. Azure'mis actually encountered, last time we saw him, he encountered a humanoid, a variant human named Layla, who is a Cyclops, and she was very, very mysterious. She wanted to contact, and she wanted to tell Azure'mis something, but said she needed to meet him at Starbucks, or Sparbucks, I think I called it, aboard the SS Saint Vincent. Our other heroes did wake up and find out that most of their limbs have been replaced. They were just in a great deal of pain. They survived the explosion, but they were missing limbs or they were hurting. And so the crew of the SS Vincent managed to save them before death and replaced a lot of their body parts with robotic limbs. Ron got a special injection to regrow parts of his goopy posterior. And unfortunately, our resident Big Daddy, Orin, was taken to a different part of the ship where him and his AI buddy Jeff were kind of separated. Orin was put into a tank and revealed that he is kind of like a mermaid kind of creature. And so that's where we left our heroes. Ezra and Toro were trying to sneak out. We had Ron up in the vents trying to look for weapons. And that's where we are. So let us begin. We will begin with Ezra and Toro right now. So I will play since Ezra's out. Ezra kind of looks over and he looks at Toro and says, "Dude, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know if we should just be like sneaking around, or I don't really like. What are your thoughts right now?"
Is Ron back in the room?
Ron is still in the vents.
I say, let's wait till Ron gets back. See what he found, and then we can make a better calculated decision.
Before you could do anything, the alarms go off. It's red. He's like, what did Ron do? You think he triggered something, or?
I don't know, but I need to get to my weapon. If we can use this as a distraction. I look up at the vent and I yell, "Ron, we're going. Look for our stuff."
As you guys are doing that, 2 guards approach and they see you out in the open, standing in the hall, and they point their laser rifles at you. Hands down. Get down right now. Down. Ezra complies. He gets on his knees and he puts his hands behind his head. He's like, "Dude, you better do this."
Yeah, I get down on the ground and I put my hands like this.
Your mechanical legs go shh.
Yeah. I put my hands like this, and then you see I put my fingers like this, and I cast a cantrip called Finger Gun.
Okay.
And I shoot one of them.
Roll for initiative. Ezra does not move. Ezra's like, Nope.
Okay.
Not doing it. I'm not fighting, dude. We don't have weapons. I'm not.
I have a question. Is
Okay.
my AC... Do we have our armor?
No. You don't have your
Okay,
armor.
that's what I thought. Okay. My AC is a 15 then. Right now without my armor.
Okay.
So I'll
So,
check.
you are first.
Okay, yeah, I shoot my finger gun at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Plus 6, so 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
One of the Marines, on his move, the Marine, they're on both sides of the hallway. One of the Marines comes and knocks Ezra out with his gun. That is his attack. Ezra does take damage, and he drops to the ground. It doesn't kill him, but he knocks him out cold. He was resisting. And he starts to pull him away. The other one goes for an attack, and he has his... he has a standard carbine. He misses. I guess he's too busy looking at his buddy for it. He only shot with a 6, so he shoots and completely misses. I guess these guys are stormtroopers.
Okay,
Ezra, yes, Ezra is being dragged off.
Oh god, okay. I will try to shoot that one with my finger gun again. There you go. 6.
That is a miss.
That's damage.
Why
does it not? I'm gonna do my intelligence again. Okay, so 19 plus 6.
That's a hit.
Okay, so there's 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it barely does anything to this guy. He's not really. You shot him, but he's gonna keep pulling.
Okay.
The other soldier looks at you, and he goes to shoot his cannon again. That is a... Let me make sure here. That's a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's going to be 15 points of damage.
I am KO. I am knocked out.
All right.
Oh.
So you are both knocked out. You're not. I'm not going to have you roll any death saves or anything. He injects you with as you go down. He injects you with a little something, and it keeps you alive. It keeps you stable, but you are down.
Okay.
And you are dragged away. All right, we're gonna jump to. We'll jump to. Let's jump to our shark. All right, Sir Azure'mis, you have been contacted by Layla. She wants to meet you at Starbucks. And you have your you took the comm that was on the table, so you have the comm now, and you're making your way there. Is there anything you want to do before going? You really have free reign as much as you can, but it's up to you.
I remember right. I was on my way already there, and I was trying to sneak, and my sneak didn't work.
Yeah, that's correct. It really didn't. You try it didn't. You failed. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything that I really want to bring with me or anything other than the comm and just to get there as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you arrive at You kind of it's not difficult to find the barracks where you were staying are near Starbucks, and you see your friend Layla, and across from her she is sitting next to. Let me show you guys who she's sitting next to. She's sitting next to this fella right here. Let me pull it up. And the little gnome. Boop. Did it pop up for you guys?
It did.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So there is this little bearded gnome, and he's just kind of not really saying much. He's just kind of keeping to himself real quick. She goes, Azure'mis. Oh, thank you. I was afraid.
Yes.
I was afraid you wouldn't show.
I'm a man of my word.
Well,
what is it that you need from me?
a fish of your word, but whatever. So, listen. Something's not right. Don't talk too loud. I forgot to. This is my friend. His name. I met him on the ship. His name's Arthur. He can potentially get us out of here.
What makes you think that we can trust Arthur? And why are you trying to help me?
Well, first of all, I think we need to get out. Something's not right. I don't feel safe. We need to get out. Arthur told me he's a smuggler. Isn't that right, Arthur?
Oh yeah, I've got lots of experience smuggling.
I think he can get us out. Let me ask you this: do you feel like everything's okay on the ship? Do you feel like this is safe?
Absolutely not. As soon as I got on the ship, I knew something was up.
Okay, let me ask you this: when they picked you up, did you see the name on the outside of the ship? Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to roll a history check for me. It's on your list of skills. Um, with that, I would say probably not. You were too busy focusing on getting pulled in. You didn't see the actual name on the ship.
Okay. No, I didn't see the ship. I was more distracted by everybody who greeted me at the door.
I don't think that this is the SS Saint Vincent. They do things. They do things to people here. Bad things. This is not what the Vincent is.
Can you explain to me what this is then? Because it seems to me that you and the captain are pretty close. And were you helping him? Are you part of this? How can I know that I can trust you and Arthur?
I don't know. Every night my memory gets reset. I know bits and pieces, and I've been writing all of this down. Every night I write down a little bit
Where's
more.
your journal?
And more. And she takes the journal and puts it on the table.
Okay.
And she passes it to you. She's very willing to slide it on over to you to show you.
Okay.
And you open it up, and you could see various dates, and she says, today this happened. Most of it is, we brought aboard passengers, they disappeared. We brought aboard passengers, they disappeared. We brought aboard passengers. One entry says, we brought aboard passengers. I saw them one more time, but their body was different. And it also says, then later they were gone, and I saw a ship leave. I keep seeing ships coming and going. Something doesn't feel right.
Do you think that they're building an army?
If it is, I don't think it's for them.
Interesting. Okay, well, Arthur, how did you get into all of this mess?
Well, I have somewhat the same experience as she does. My memory gets reset every night, so I don't understand what's going on exactly. But we met, and we have started figuring some things out that's going on the ship. And it just seems a little too shady
I mean,
to be
Arthur,
above ground.
you're a smuggler. Do you think they're smuggling people in and out? Is that where you think these people are going?
From what I've been seeing going on here, there's a little bit more than just smuggling, but that's part of it.
Okay. Well, this is starting to add up. When I went into the hospital wing, I also noticed that they were adding some parts to some, let's just say, acquaintances I may have known, and it wasn't adding up. And I don't know what I saw or what they were doing, but I know it wasn't right. But I need to know that I can trust you two. And at this point, I don't really have any other trust. No reason to trust you or any of that. And also, why are you trying to help me?
I want off this ship as much as you do. And I think Arthur's our only way in and out.
Arthur? How is it that you can get us off of here?
I have my ways, and a big guy like you could be very useful in getting off of this ship.
I'm going to need a little more than that.
I mean, you are very welcome to do whatever you want on this ship. I'm getting off. If you want to help me, great. If not, that's fine by me as well. I will be gone.
What do you need me to do?
That's what we're here to find out.
Awesome. All right, let's bring it over to Orion, who is now in his tank still. We have two of our soldiers. They walk up, and it's our same guys from last time. He's like, "Oh, fishy, dink dink dink, wake up, dink 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 dink, oi, get up, mate, you awake?"
Okay. So then I open my eyes. And I just respond, "Yeah, what's? Now I am, thanks to you. What do you want?"
Oi, we're gonna put you in a different tank. It's time to transfer, alright? So, stay at the bottom, don't move, don't do anything. And they go up to a panel, and they press a button. The other one looks over, he's like, yeah, man. And he walks over, and he opens the little container, and he pulls out Jeff's AI chip, and it shocks him, and he puts it down. Right? And he goes to smash it, and the other guy goes, "Oh no, don't touch that. We need that. You know what the captain says." Looks over. All right. Are you gonna comply?
Maybe not.
If you don't comply, well, actually, let me show you what happens if there's a maybe not. And he walks over and pushes a couple buttons, and the entire tank lights up with electricity, and it shocks you. You take 5 damage upon that.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Now,
All right.
are we gonna have a problem? Are we?
Nope, not right now. Anyway.
All right. So they pull your tank out, and it actually, they're able to set it on these giant rollers. I want you to make a perception check for me. This is a very, very important perception check.
Oh gosh, it's probably not going to be good.
You need to roll at least a 15 to notice.
Jeez, last time I rolled a perception check, it was bad, but it's a different day. Let's go! Oh no, it's only a 7.
Yeah.
It was gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So you completely miss. I will say there's some diving suits. There's some diving suits, and you kind of don't really pay any attention. I'll say this. You notice that the diving looking suits are made out of metal, and it's something your people would wear, and they're a lot slimmer than what you're more accompanied to this giant like tech suit. Those suits are more like military personnel, fit suits. Your suit's more of like a tech, like, so you're working a repair suit. So these are a little bit different. That's all you notice though. But you do, I will say, just what's your passive perception?
It's his own little section.
Oh, I see. It's 11.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Okay, so like I said, you do notice the suits. You don't really know anything about them, but I'll give you this because of your passive perception. They are Nautilus suits. Okay? Your character does know that. They're Nautilus suits. You don't know anything about them. You don't know where they came from. You just see them out of the corner of your eye, and it just kind of phases through. Okay, so let's jump to Toro. Ezra's gone up to this point. So Toro, you are alone. Ezra is completely gone. You are tied up, so your arms are in these like metal braces on this table, and you wake up. I'll say it was enough of a rest to you're restored to full health. Okay.
Okay.
Well, hey there. How you doing, bud? It is our bearded captain, and he kind of like looks over. He's like, "Now I'm gonna tell you this once. Don't try to use magic now. You see this room?" And he kind of points to these little like orbs on the wall. This is a magic dampening room. You can't use magic. I saw what you did with them finger guns on the cameras. Sly work. You are one sly dog. But not today. So yeah, don't even try it. Don't try nothing funny.
All right. I just kind of lay back and relax a little bit.
So
Say, why are you keeping us here?
Oh, I'll be honest. You won't remember any of this anyway. And as he's about to say it, the doors open up, and they come wheeling Orin in this big tank. They kind of set him in the room with you. Doors close. Now, you're just kind of laying there.
But I wouldn't recognize Orin, right? Because he's not in his suit.
No,
Yep,
you
no, you
have
wouldn't
no
recognize
idea who this
That's what I
is.
figured. Okay, yeah.
Now,
okay.
Now, if you want to roll a history check, I'll let you. If you know what a Nautilid is, I mean they're very rare creatures. You
Well,
wouldn't.
yeah,
really-
because not many have seen them outside of the suit.
you maybe have an idea depending on what your role is.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say you know it's some kind of fish, but you're not really familiar with the species.
Oh, that's perfect.
So he's there and he kind of looks at both of you. And he's like, boy, look at you, outside your suit. Looks like you complied after all, didn't you? I heard you. The boys gave you a little shock there.
For now.
And he's like, he kind of just chuckles to himself. Well, do you know what we do here?
I get the vibe that it's not anything good.
Well, let me let you on a little secret. This isn't the SS Saint Vincent. Oh. Are you
What's the SS Saint Vincent?
wait, what?
What's the SS Saint Vincent?
Oh, it's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's the saviors of the galaxy. Us, on the other hand, have you ever heard of the Scathari?
I'll make a history check.
Yeah, you can make a history check. And I will let everyone know this is what a Scathari actually is. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I say. Yeah. I'm pretty well versed in them.
And he clicks something, and his skin actually changes, and he's a Scathari. And all the guards kind of like, boop, 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 and they all change to these Scathari, and he's like,
I'm glad to be out of that skin. Ah, yes.
They sound like Starscream.
yeah.
Can you put it back on?
I prefer to be in this form. It makes me feel better. You see,
Oh, this has hurt my throat. So he goes,
you see,
Megatron.
we work for, well, we capture people like you, making them think they're on the Saint Vincent and all, and really, we sell you little organics to our buyer. But before, we add a few parts.
and he kind of like,
First thing we will do, though, is change your brain. We can't have this squish in your brain there. He doesn't like squishing brain.
and he just kind of looks, and he's just, okay. Let's jump to, because I can't do that voice anymore. Let's jump to Ron, who is currently navigating the vents. He's just squishing around up there.
Oh yeah.
There's Ron, just navigating your vents. Ron, can you roll me a perception check for me?
Yes. Let me put that
Roll
back.
me a perception check for me.
In the
That
jar.
wasn't good grammar at all.
There's my rolls.
All right.
Come on, guys, we need some better rolls tonight.
That's
Right.
actually
Last time was really bad.
that's actually fine. Ron, you're going through the vents and you're just kind of lost a little bit, and you're kind of squishing, and you hear somebody say, "Oh, you gonna move it to the armory, dude? Yeah, come on, man. Let's bring it." It's super convenient, to be honest with you. But as you're going, you kind of hear rumors about an armory. And you kind of look through the vents, you kind of peek through, you kind of slime through, and you look with your face. Oh, thank you for that host, Co-op. I appreciate that. And so you're looking through, and you kind of are starting to follow them all the way down. So we'll get back with you in just a second. All right, so we are now still sitting at our space Starbucks. And Layla looks over to Arthur, and she goes, "So, do you have a plan? Any ideas? I mean, you're the professional. You smuggle in and out."
Well,
Have you
you're
ever-
definitely right about that.
I mean,
I'm
I
the
know-
professional.
I know you smuggle like things, but have you ever smuggled like humanoids before?
Oh yeah, tons of times. Very, very experienced in all kinds of smuggling, and you don't even want to know about what I've smuggled before.
That's
The
very
problem is,
vague, but okay.
the problem is, I'm in the same boat that you are, with this memory being reset thing every night. So, unfortunately, I don't know this ship any better than any of you. But I am getting off this ship, and I'll take all the help I can get to get off.
What about you, Azure'mis? Do you any ideas? Have you seen? Do you know where the docking bay is? I don't even know where that is.
No, sadly, I haven't actually seen anything but the hospital wing and my room. But I'm definitely down for some adventuring, if you are, Arthur.
I say, let's check this place out.
Let's do it.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll. Are you guys gonna like? There are like off-limit areas. There is a section of the ship. So there are sections of the ship where your little communicators have like. Think of it like a mini map as you're walking, and you see like sections of the ship, but they show red, 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 and the green is where you can go. It's where your communicator will allow you to pass through the doors.
Okay.
Can you guys roll? Let's just do a perception roll for me. I'll let you guys see what's around. So if you both want to make perception rolls, Layla is kind of following you guys. Okay. So Arthur, being the horrible smuggler that he is, has no idea what's going on. But Azure'mis kind of looks around and he kind of like knowing ships, and he does have like a piloting background. Knowing that, he kind of gets the sense of like the some of the escape ships would be more towards the outside edges of the ship, due to like the way the ship is laid out according to the map. So if you go out and it goes like this, it turns, and there's like a double hallway. Both of those hallways are red or sealed. You can go straight, but then if you go too far, it'll lead to the bridge. There are a few adjoining hallways that are just like little break rooms and bunks. And then if you go back, there's like the little mess hall area. If you go back, it's med wing and guest quarters. So the ship is laid out like that. If you actually look at I don't know if you can see in roll 20, but that's kind of how the ship is laid out. So the point is the bridge. Oh, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. So that's kind of like the layout of the ship, if that gives you kind of an idea. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. There are, like I said, there are guards
the
standing.
point.
If you go towards the front of the ship, so you guys, like, if you look, it's like you're facing where the bridge is. The bridge is straight ahead, and there are like multiple levels too, but those literally you don't have access to any other levels but this one. Go straight to the bridge, but the bridge is off limits. You go down the hall, it splits. Those are just like quarters, like sleeping quarters, bunks. Those are fine. Then there's a layer behind it that leads to like a warehouse thing that's off limits, and then there's like a mysterious area that's off limits as well. So.
Okay, so how are we? Can we really search, or is there really nowhere to search on this level?
You can search around, and that's kind of what I gave you there. You could kind of maybe figure out that one of these restricted areas is maybe a ship to get out of there. You would just have to figure out.
I say we check out that mysterious area opposite the. Well, you said there was 2 areas.
Yeah, the first 2, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left is a docking bay, pretty much. The one on the right is this giant area. I can't really tell you what it is. It's just this giant room.
Mysterious area.
Basically, yeah. And then if you keep going, you'll hit the bridge. And on the right and left, it's just bunks. It's just like crew quarter kind of areas.
Okay. All right, Arthur. So, what do you say we start heading towards the mysterious area?
I think that's a great idea. Anywhere there's guards is probably something there to be discovered.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. But I think Layla should stay back and
Okay.
not cause any big uh, big brother eyes on us because she's kind of close with the captain, and we don't want the captain to suspect anything.
You're a giant shark. I'm pretty sure there's going to be eyes on us wherever we go.
Right? 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 I mean,
Okay.
you're not wrong. Offensive, but not wrong.
So you guys,
Yeah, that's okay though. Layla, if you're cool with staying back, we can
Yeah.
probably make do with this part.
I'm a little offended, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can, I'll go.
Why don't you stand in the hallway and stand watch for us and give us a signal
Okay. Yeah,
if anything fishy is going on?
I could. Well, if fishy, it's a giant shark. Never mind. I'll stay in here. I'll stay in here. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So you guys go turn the corner. You guys go to the left, and straight ahead. It's like these. It's like a several series of doors, but there's guards kind of almost at each station. There's 3 sets of doors. Okay. So the first one, guard goes in, and there's like a little guard hut right here, and he punches something, and the doors open. He goes in, it like decompresses, like shh, and then the next door opens up, and he goes in. You can't really see what happens, but there are guards. There's 2 guards like standing at the edge of the hall to where you would turn. Then there's a guard in the booth as well. So, and to get through the double doors, you'd have to open the doors in the booth. So the guard kind of looks at you, and he kind of crosses his arms. And, what can I do to help? What are you doing here?
We have some strict orders to go into this room and check some things out. It was given to us from Layla directly under the captain's orders.
Roll a deception check for me.
All right.
You want me to as well, or just?
Well, he's speaking.
Dang, bro.
He looks. He goes, "Oh, Layla. Yeah. That's the captain's right hand gal. Yeah. No. You're fine. Let him through, boys." So you walk through, and so you walk through the first doors. It decompresses. You walk through the second one, and there are 2 more guards. And they say, "I need to see your badges, please. IDs."
Arthur, do you by chance have anything that would be able to pass for an ID?
Well, I can't tell you that I have a badge, but what I do have is magic. Maybe we'll see if we can figure something out.
Arthur, you're starting to make me worry about this whole quest.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Before you guys can do anything, the guard goes. He opens the door and it closes. And he punches in something. He walks through. He doesn't even pay mind to you. He's like, "Oh, they're like calling him in his earpiece," and he walks through. The doors close, and there's like a red light that pops up over the door. Arthur, can you roll me a perception check for me, please?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Ooh.
All right.
Gosh, I have 3. That's a nat 1.
All right.
Dang.
All right.
Should I roll?
Yes, please.
Woof.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Way better. So you spot a tiny little vent on the side of the door. And I'm going to let you guys think about that. Let me go jump to Ron. Ron, you are now above the armory. The vent kind of stopped before you can get to it, but you kind of go back through the vent, slime, and standing before you is the armory. You kind of look at it. If you want to roll a perception to see if there's any visible holes to get in, I'm going to let you kind of figure that out.
Is that perception?
Yeah, a perception roll.
Yeah.
Oh!
Woo! Dirty
You-
20.
You do notice that above the door there's a tiny little slat. Tiny little slat that you could presume that you could go through. It's like a breaker panel kind of thing, but it looks like it's kind of broken. Somebody didn't do proper repairs, so it's has like a little gap. You could definitely squeeze through that.
They should have hired Yaphet.
And so he goes up, slips right through, and now you pop through. There's nobody in there. You are in the armory, and you see all sorts of weapons. And I'll do with your roll. I'll just give it to you. You are able to find like where they kind of put like guest weapons, and you do see a lightsaber. You do see your weapons. You see like everyone's weapons kind of like boxed up nice and neat, looking like they're gonna sell them. That's what it looks like to you.
Oh, this sounds like a really great time to start hauling everything out, mainly holding my weapons, because if I come across anybody who ain't the people I know, because I only know four other people.
Now,
three other people I've seen on the ship.
I will say that it's going to be a little bit tougher to sneak. If you're going to try to sneak through the vents, because if you're going to put like all your weapons, it's going to make noise.
Yeah, they also won't fit through the vents, so...
Yeah.
Like, to get them out of the room, back into the vent, they're not going to fit.
Yeah. So
Are you just like sticking things inside of your goop body? And it's
Pretty
just
much, yeah.
in you? That's awesome.
Yeah. Like, okay. Okay, that was not fun. Goes back up there. Just kind of stick them in there. Make sure to have my two primary weapons held, and whichever one I need, use to fight, and then pick the other one back up afterwards. So if I see the three people I know, pass out weapons once I find them.
Okay.
Because I've seen three other people on the ship I know.
So you could open the door from the inside. So that's
Yeah.
like no problem. So you just... Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic there. So you could kind of start making your way. However, you're going to have to be really sneaky. You can't go through the vents, so you got to figure out where they are first. And you have to figure out how to get these weapons to them.
Well, make my way back to the med bay first, because that's where I know two people were at the time.
If you're going to sneak, you will need to roll a check for that. Stealth
This is
check.
a Slime Rambo. Let's see how well Slime Rambo does walking down the halls.
Oh.
About as well as you'd expect.
Oof. Oh, okay.
Wait,
That's...
I can change my form. Yeah, I look like Rambo, even with like the bandana made of slime.
Okay, so you do that. And as you're going, you make a little bit too much noise, and one of the guards goes, "Stop!" Put
But I have my own lovely rifle to point towards him.
the weapons down. Now, this is your only warning. We will
They're
fire.
in me. I can't necessarily put him down.
He kind of looks for a second, and he like whispers to the guy, like, I mean, he's not wrong. I'm like, oh, put it down, or plop him out, or do whatever you do. I don't know.
I don't know. I need a little bit of privacy for that.
Oh my god. All right, they shoot at you. Okay, let's see. They hit with a 13. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
All right, they go to shoot, and it like you just so happen to have like a hole in your slide. It just goes right through. The other one goes to shoot, and that's a 24.
Yeah, that definitely hit.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. That is 9 points of damage.
I'm still up. Barely. So I'm also going to guess that's initiative?
Yeah, roll for initiative.
Wow.
What did you get?
7.
12 for one of the guards. The other one is 12. So they'll just go back to back.
Yeah.
This is your last chance.
I see where they stand.
They're giving you one more chance, Ron.
Well, I will return the favor.
That is a miss.
That is my normal rolls.
You go You go to fire, you like plop it out, and it goes. You go to shoot it, and it kind of goes, jams up.
Had a little bit of slime stuck in the barrel. I get it.
We're just like, soldier number 1 is going to fire.
And I'm gonna go down. That's me.
Well, that was a nat 1. He goes to fire, and as he does, he slips on your slime that you have in the hallway, and he pulls the trigger and accidentally shoots his buddy, causing 12 points of damage.
That's how a nat 1 needs to be played.
And now he is now prone on the ground.
The slime.
That was a good nat 1 move. That was amazing.
Got him.
Was. Are you sure y'all even want to try this anymore? You seem to be doing more to yourselves.
The second one also misses. All right, you're up.
Let's go for the one that's standing because it's a ranged weapon.
Okay.
I don't want disadvantage.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I kind of.
These guys are tough.
For people who don't know, I am notorious in every game I'm in for my continual bad rolls.
All right. I'll say for an action, the other one gets up. Our second one goes to fire again. Oh my gosh, a 13. Is that a miss or a hit?
That's a miss.
This is just like nonstop shooting, and it's like it's not making really any sense. It's just continual misses.
Let's make this easier. Let's just run up on.
Okay.
Let's drop the carbine, go for the wrenchinator, and just run up on him.
Okay.
Much better.
Hey.
That is a hit. All right.
Wow. I rolled a 3 on. Yeah. That sounds right again. That was for the one that got shot by the friend.
You're like, that 18 was a fluke.
Oh no, I just meant my damage was still
Oh, yeah.
low. It's a 1d12
Okay. All
plus
right.
2.
All right. So the other one stands up. They're gonna roll. Let's see if I get any hits. A 15 for one.
Yep.
That's a hit. And
Yep.
a 22.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
I'm going down. I think their bonus to damage is probably good enough to get me.
That's an 8.
Yep.
You're down.
Yep.
All right. They pull you. That you go down, and they was like, grab a bucket. We'll bring him to the boss. All right. So let's jump back with. So let's go back. Let's go back quickly to our shark and our smuggler, so that you guys are in the hallway. They notice a vent. Now, something really fun about our druid here, or I said druid, about our gnome here is he is a druid. So you do look at the vent. He kind of points it out to you, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a vent right over there. You might be able to see what's on the other side of that while I stand here and figure out.
Now you don't know.
Way to get the door.
You don't know he's a druid yet, but I'm just saying for.
Well, he's small.
Yeah. Now he's just making fun of your
Right.
stature.
I mean, how big is this vent?
Yeah.
I mean, gnomes are tiny, so.
It's pretty small. Think of it like a
Okay.
little. Yeah, no, you couldn't crawl through it. It's like a little tiny vent.
Oh, okay. Hey, Arthur, there's a vent over there.
Ooh. I like to see that.
You got something up your sleeve?
Oh yeah, you know it. So, how big is this vent again?
Big enough for a small animal to fit through.
Okay.
It could be one of the ones.
But a
I didn't
gnome
see.
can't?
No, a gnome
What?
can't. A gnome can't. This is
Gnomes
like
are tiny.
This is like a rat or a snake. This is really small. Really, really small.
Okay.
It's not a video game sized vent, so a normal human can't fit in a vent.
Was that like a garden gnome size gnome?
He's a
It's not
Alright,
like a
so-
Slightly
Batman
bigger than a garden gnome.
It's about the size of like maybe your foot in real life.
Okay. So I turn to sorry, what's Watson's character's name again?
Azure'mis.
Azure'mis.
Azure'mis. I turn to Azure'mis and I say, "Just watch this, bucko." And I transform into spider.
Ooh.
All right, so he all of a sudden shrinks down to this little spider. Locke said, "No, D&D are closer to being described as hobbits." Yeah.
I don't know.
So you go,
Spider.
and now you're crawl through the vent. I'll just say, you kind of start. There's like a little tiny pad in there full of like wires, and you just start ripping at them with your little spider claws. They're really tiny wires. Open up. Okay.
Can I can I go further in the vent to see if I can, like, does it go further or is it just like end there?
You could go through. You can actually pop in the other side as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll go to the other side and just check out and just view the room from the vent up there.
Okay. As you go through, you pop in and you're still spider form. Roll a perception. I just want to make sure. I don't have a spider's perception, so we're just gonna.
We'll just go with mine.
We'll just go with yours. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's helped me so far, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
See if
Hey,
Oh!
there we go. Okay.
All right. So Spider-Man here kind of looks around, and you do
Spider-Man.
notice everything's like super huge to you. So it is kind of like not the easiest to see, but then you kind of crawl up the wall and you try to get a couple different angles, and you do notice that there's these like giant docking bays with like ships attached to them. You do see that they are like wheeling out different humanoids. They're in these carts. Some are missing arms. Some are missing like the tops of their skull. Most of them are like replacement parts, like fixer-uppers, and they're being shoved into these ships, and these ships are like taking off. Think of it like kind of like in Star Wars, where it's like they have like the where they like fly in, and it's like the
Open
shield
hangar type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
Okay.
a giant hangar. There's these giant, like huge, transports, and then they are going out to these giant ships that are kind of like hovering outside the Saint Vincent, the presumed Saint Vincent, and they are landing them, unloading, and taking off. And you can kind of see them kind of doing that. You notice that the room there's not too many guards here. This ship is not really well staffed, to be honest with you. So kind of from what you're noticing, there's probably
The room or a specific ship?
the ship in like overall. It's
Oh,
not
the
really-
whole
I'm
ship,
I'm
okay.
just telling you, it's not really well staffed.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they're on a budget here. So there's maybe like in this room maybe like 10 guards. There's a couple people loading. There are pilots in these things, but there are just a couple people like loading these bodies up. These people are alive from what you notice. They are breathing, but they're like kind of strapped and they're like unconscious, and they're being loaded in.
Okay.
And these things are just taken off.
Are there any guards like right around the door where we are about to come
Yes.
in through the hangar?
Yes, there's two.
Two just standing by the door?
Mm-hmm. They're kind of like leaning back and watching.
Okay. Alright. Watching like towards the hangar or towards the...
They're watching everybody else do work. They're just kind of like leaning back, like, oh, look at that.
So did they get weirded out when the doors opened? Or
So far they haven't noticed. The doors.
they haven't noticed?
The door's still. I mean, so like the door's a good, you could say 5-10 feet. It goes out.
Gotcha.
So like the
Okay.
door's open. There's 5-10 feet, and then they're kind of staying on like the other side of the wall
Gotcha.
into this giant
Okay.
hangar. If that's a good visual for you.
Okay. Where's like the nearest guards besides these two? Like, is there a good amount of distance, or is
they're-
it like
You're right next to
Sporadically.
you. Like you like.
right?
You're
yeah,
like on the
but
wall.
yeah.
You turn. One's like standing right next to you. Like
Okay.
leaning against the wall, sipping his coffee
Gotcha.
or whatever.
And I'm just watching them all.
And
Yeah, you have not done. They have not noticed you yet. You're like the door's open and you're just kind of like standing there, like, don't know really what to do. No one's noticed you just yet.
So I am like I like go right above them, like on the wall, and then I turn back into my gnome self. This might require a acrobatics or whatever you want to make me roll, but like, I'm gonna use my my laser claws, and I'm gonna drop down and try to take out one of these guards.
Okay, I will let you do it if you can roll.
Okay.
Well enough. Hopefully it's not that.
All right. What do you want? What do you want me to roll?
Let's do the acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. Here we go. It's not good.
So you turn into regular form and you fall and you hit the ground and the guard goes. You turn back into your normal self and you like just smack hit the ground and you like look up and you're like,
dang.
Gosh,
hi.
I'm trying to be this cool, stealthy gnome and just terrible at it.
He immediately picks you up and punts you as hard as he can.
Okay.
You're gonna take a little damage for this. Let's do a d6. I'll do 2d6. You're gonna take 6 points of damage. You hit smack on the ground and like roll a little bit, and the guards now like get up, and they all kind of walk towards you, and they're just kind of yelling at you in like a different language you don't understand.
Okay. I subtly lean over and give Azure'mis some big eyes to like, hey, help me out here, bud.
Okay. I'm gonna start running over there and just come out with my saber sword and try to assassinate as many as I can, since they're kind of focused on him.
You can probably get one. I'll give you one, because once you run through and you're like, ah! Artsy Adventurer. Okay.
Trying to be stealthy.
We did have a sub from Artsy Adventurer, so there is thank you for that, Artsy Adventurer. Thank you for the sub. So for those that don't know, I'm going to take a pause right here real quick. If you sub or gift a sub tonight, we will present encounters, random encounters. So this is not going to count.
Oh boy.
I owe you, Artsy. I owe you an encounter. We'll get to your encounter. I have a perfect one for you. Now, if you do donate bits, or if you donate, I do have a list down. If you look on one of the panels, I do have a list of bits. If you donate bits, that will give. You could choose what player to give re-rolls. So, Twitch is being weird tonight. It's being so super weird. But thanks again. If somebody does like sub or donate bits or anything, just let me know, and we'll make sure to get that. I do appreciate you guys for that. And look, I'll even put it. I think I did this. There we go. Okay, so I do owe Artsy an encounter, but not that this one won't count. Okay, so go ahead and make an attack with your. Go ahead and make an attack with your weapon. I'm gonna fudge this a little bit. So you could just roll whatever weapon you want to make. If you do it high enough, I'll give you the assassination. How about that?
Sure. How do I do that?
So on your character sheet, if you click like on your attacks, click whatever weapon you're going to use, and just click the weapon itself.
Okay.
Kind of like what you do with everything else.
Got it.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see what it is. You take your laser sword and you plunge it. I'll just give it to you. I'm gonna fudge this, but you plunge it, and one of the guards drops. Roll for initiative.
Everybody gets one.
Oh baby!
All right, so Arthur, there are a lot of guards. Some of the guards are not. They don't have weapons. There's like I'm gonna say that there's. I said there was 10 guards. You just killed one, so there's 9. We'll say over half of them are already loaded in the ships and taken off. So there's 4 guards left. So I'll roll initiatives for each one of these guards. 18, 4, 12, and 12. Now I will say that these guards are not the ones that are like transporting you guys are a little bit tougher. than these guys. These guys are like not a lot of armor. They don't really have. They're a little bit spongier. These guys are like hired hands, pretty much. So to be a guard, then it'll be Azure'mis, and then it'll be 2 of the guards, and then Arthur, you're gonna go last. Okay. So one of the guards will turn. He's not. He's already like, what might like you killed my friend. I'm taking you out, Shark Man. He looks at you. He goes for the roll and does a 19 hit your AC. Is that above your AC? Your armor class?
Yeah, my armor class is 16.
Okay, so it does hit. He points his laser rifle at you, and he shoots, and you are going to take. Let me do one. You're going to take 4 points of damage. So he just gets a shot on you. All right, go ahead. Let's see. Azure'mis, you're next.
And what do I roll this time?
Your weapon again, whatever weapon you're going to
okay.
use. And so there are 4 guards you can shoot. You can choose. It doesn't matter which one. They're all kind of like standing, kind of grouped together around you guys.
The one that just shot me.
Okay. So you take your laser sword, and then you're going to go ahead and do an attack. Go ahead and roll damage. That does hit.
The sword was 19.
Okay. Go ahead and click on the word laser sword in the chat, and it'll roll your damage for you. There you go.
Oh, okay.
All
Sweet.
right.
Nice.
That really damages this guard bad. Yeah, that does some major damage. Okay. Then the other 2 guards are going to be looking at Arthur. One is a 21, and the other one is a 20. I'm rolling really well tonight.
Okay.
Arthur, you're going to take 9 points of damage combined. I just combined them. So
Combined? Okay. All right. What are these guys attacking with?
they're just attacking with laser rifles.
Okay.
Their standard issue pulse rifle.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, and it is your turn.
Okay. So how close are those guys?
They're about 10 feet from you.
10 feet. Okay. All right. How close are they together? Are they?
They're right next to each other.
They're right next to
within
each other?
5 feet. All 4 of them are within 5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna produce flame, which is up to 2 creatures within 5 feet.
Okay.
So I can hit 2 of the guards with that.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that is definitely a hit.
Nice.
Okay, so then it's do I click the damage type to do the damage, or do I just
You click produce flame, and it'll roll your damage.
again? Okay. Oh, that just did the attack again.
That's okay. You actually click the word produce flame, and it'll roll it.
That's what.
Oh
I'm
no,
looking at.
on the chat. Sorry.
Oh, on the chat. Oh, okay,
sorry.
gotcha. My bad. All right,
No,
I'll
you're good.
click this one. There
Okay,
we go.
that's
5
perfect.
fire to 2 of them.
All right, I could do that math very quickly. The other guard looks at you. He goes, and that is a 19. No, I'm sorry, 18.
To me or Azure'mis?
Yeah, no, he's looking at you. You just shot
Me?
his buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a six points of damage. I am rolling
Okay.
like spot on tonight.
Dang, bro.
All right, we'll go back to the top. The one is fighting Azure'mis right now. Before he could do anything, Layla walks in, armed with a. She's not too happy right now. You guys kind of left her, but she's managed. Don't even ask. She just happens to have an ion cannon. She walks in, and she's ticked off, and she shoots at the guard that Azure'mis was fighting, and that is a. Ooh. She hits. That's a hit. That guard is going to take 6 points of damage, effectively killing him. So that guard is down.
Dang.
Like she
Layla.
him. She's like,
Just
oh,
All right, Sarah Connor.
She just like stops for a second. She's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. 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 I didn't know. And she kind of like panics a little bit because she's never fired a weapon in her life. This poor girl hasn't. She starts panicking. She's like, sorry.
Fuck up, kiddo. You're gonna need to use that again.
Layla is 3 in the initiative, so she is going last. Okay. All right, so the guard number 1 is out. Azure'mis, you're up.
We've got 2 more guards left.
3 more.
Or three.
Three more,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Let's
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Let's see. Yep, that's a hit.
Now you all know where my rolls go.
All right. Azure'mis, you effectively take out the next card. You go and swing. Take it, actually just completely taking him out, like vaporizing him. So the other guard turns and he kind of looks scared. And he starts kind of panicking a little bit. And he's going to take his rifle. He's going to aim. He doesn't really know where to aim. He goes to aim for Azure'mis. For, let's see, 17. Is that a hit?
All right, so we've got 1 guard left then.
2.
So I guess
there's 2 left. Yeah. You
Okay.
you guys have killed 2 of them already.
And are they standing next to each other still?
Yes, they are.
Is if I try produce flame again, is Azure'mis like in range of them right now?
Yes, he is. He's
Okay.
right next to him because he
All right.
he was using a laser weapon, so he had to get
Gotcha.
close to
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and try to attack one of them with my laser claws. I'll get up close and personal with them here. So
Okay,
let's see here.
that is a hit.
23.
That
Ooh.
is a hit.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. 2
Can now.
damage.
Cool.
2 damage. Okay. Okay. All right. The other guard is gonna go. He's gonna aim for Arthur for 15. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna take 5 points of damage. Layla is gonna attack. She's not happy for 14, and that is a miss for the guard. Are you back? Are you up? Still up, Azure'mis?
Oh, what was the first hit? I don't remember.
I think your first hit was, I think it was 6, maybe. The last
Okay.
one was 5. So I think you've taken 11 points of damage. Correct
And
me if I'm
then-
wrong.
I think you're right. But the where do I check my health? To be honest.
It's on your character sheet under your HB. You can actually minus and.
Is it- Is it the hit point maximum?
Yes, you can
Okay.
actually subtract and add from there. So
Yeah.
Right, just the current hit points.
Yeah. Okay.
Remove
So
that.
if the total is 11, I have 1 hit left.
okay, you have 1 hit left.
Yes.
That is a miss. So
Shoot.
the guard will go to shoot at you, and
No, I don't want to die.
that's you won't die just yet. So you do get knocked out. It was a 15 to hit, and
It was a what?
It was a 15. I hit for it with a 1. I just
But
hit
I'm a
1.
16, right?
Oh, you are?
My armor class is 16.
Oh, okay. No, then I missed. Then okay, so you're still up.
Yes.
You're still up. You're still up. One of the Arthur. Oh, I'm sorry. One of the guards go. The other guard goes. He goes for Arthur. He completely misses. Arthur, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to. Can I like get in between the guards and face the opposite way that that Azure'mis is?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hit this second guard. I don't know, whichever one you want to pick. I'll hit him with some poison spray.
Ooh, okay. Yep, that's a hit.
Nice, nice.
All right. So it's not So he just does 15 poison damage. Is that what it's saying there?
I believe it is. I don't.
You have to make a con save, Caleb, with
Oh,
your
okay.
guards.
What's the save?
Okay.
What's the save?
Save is 14. Constitution
Alright.
save of 14.
I save, so I take half damage.
Oh, dang it. So,
Yeah, I saved for like a
7.
17.
okay.
That was a straight roll, was a 17. I never get good rolls like this, guys. I don't know what's going on.
So does that mean you take like
I
7 damage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all my rolls too. That's what's happening.
Is it my
Guard.
turn to shoot?
It is actually Layla. No, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
It's guard number 4. He's gonna turn. He's gonna shoot towards Layla, and she's actually gonna take some damage. Poor Layla. She's only gonna take 2 points of damage, but that really hurts her. She does not have high health at all. She doesn't have any armor or anything, so she gets shot. Pretty bad in the chest.
It's that lack of depth perception too.
Yeah, she gets hit pretty bad. We'll go up to Azure'mis. Layla doesn't even fire because she drops her weapon.
Oh gosh.
That is a miss.
No.
Guard number 2 is going to aim for you, Azure'mis. That is a 20 to hit. Not it's,
Alright,
it's a dirty 20. You're still the 4 points of damage, so you are down, my friend. You're not dead, but you are knocked unconscious. Arthur. One more score, Arthur. One more score.
Need more money.
So, guard number 2. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Arthur, then guard number 2, then Layla. So, Arthur, go. You're up.
Okay, so we still have 2 guards, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the guard that has what the heck? No, it's not letting me look at my. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit the guard that has 1 health left with my laser claws.
Okay.
And Layla is not like unconscious, right? She just dropped her gun.
Yeah, she's hurt very bad.
Okay, so she's not useful to me right now.
No.
Yeah, I'll do the laser claws on that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move a little bit further away since Azure'mis is down now, so I can try to hit both of these guys with my produce flame again. Ah, shoot!
Oh no, that's not good.
Dang it!
Okay, I'll say this since we got to get this one moving. Layla, she is down, but she is able to still fire her. I'm gonna make it at disadvantage. I'm sorry, one of the guards. The other guard goes, and it's 25. Gonna aim for you for. I'll say he'll go for Layla, and that's another 3 points of damage. And she is barely struggling on. I'm gonna give her disadvantage on her roll. She still hits, firing and destroying, like, obliterating guard number 3. So there's only one guard left. But Layla is like she's out. She's not gonna be able to help again. Azure'mis, you're gonna roll a death save for me.
And then it has the 3 little.
Sheesh, I'm alive, boys.
Not
Let's
yet.
go.
Yeah,
Not,
buddy.
you ain't dead yet.
Three
You have to get 3
above
of them.
10.
3.
Above 10.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Okay.
1 though. That's good. That's really good.
And then you
Where
can
did you
check
get
the little
right?
dot.
3 above 10, and it stabilizes you. You're no longer dying.
Oh
3
my God.
below 10,
Mm-hmm.
And
you're dead. And it's whichever happens first. I believe I believe 3.
I won't
3
let that
hit a
happen to you,
wall,
Azure'mis.
a crit automatically stabilizes you,
Thank you, buddy.
and a 1 counts as 2. And taking damage while unconscious counts as 2 failures.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Here I go one more time. Sheesh.
Well, you'll do it on your next turn.
Next turn.
Next
All
turn,
right,
yeah.
Arthur.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, that is a really good.
You have
That
to
would
go
have
through your
stabilized you.
turns.
But Arthur, it's
It's really fun
it's
when
your roll.
you're unconscious and wail on you.
It's your roll. It's basically you versus the guard right now, Arthur. It's like 1v1.
All right. We're gonna That's a cool way to finish this guy off. Let's see here. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna like try to jump on top of this guy and just spray this poison stuff in his face. See if we can finish him off here.
All right, give me an acrobatics first of all for the lead.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
You jumped
Okay.
you jumped this guy.
Okay.
You jumped this guy like a spider monkey. You get on there, and I'll give you advantage on that. So roll your attack twice, and I'll give you the higher of the two.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
That's great.
Nice. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say you've killed this guard.
Bug spray.
Yeah, buddy.
You've killed him. We need to move on. You've
his face is just like melting off from the poison acid stuff.
Ant killer.
So
Gone.
so Layla is laying there. Azure'mis is laying there. What do you do?
Okay. Is there anything that I can do to save them besides using like spells and stuff, or how does that work?
You go. Let's say you go up to Layla first, and she kind of looks at you, and she's dying.
Okay.
She's taking.
Can I
shots
roll a
to the
perception to
chest.
see if there's anything I can use in the area to
You can.
like stabilize them?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
All right. Let's see here. Okay.
You do see that there is a medevac thing. You can use it, and you can revive. It only has one charge though. It'll stabilize him to 1 HP. It only has one. And
Okay.
before you see
Is Layla technically she's down, right? Down, or she's just like
She's-
bleeding?
you as you stand up and you walk over to the med, and you don't actually do it really fast either. You do it actually kind of slow. You're like, you kind of like hobble over to it, and Layla dies before anything happens. She's gone.
All right. Well, that solves my problem as to who
Imagine
to
it.
save, I guess.
Decision made.
You chose the NPC instead of the player.
Before, yeah. So she is gone. I'll say that you bring him back up, but let's switch over to our other heroes. So you three are now in. Ron's now wheeled in. You're all up. Ron, you're contained in this like glass like cube, and you're just like kind of gooped in there. Yeah, that's exactly what you're in. You're in like this tube. Toro, you're still down, and Orin, you're in your tank.
Yeah.
Yes. So, are you ready for your
Memory wipes. Who's ready? Anybody? Anybody want to speak? Anybody want to say anything?
Do we see Ron being wheeled in? Or
Ron was already wheeled in here.
Um,
They do have.
do we notice that?
Your
Yeah, I
weapons
was gonna ask.
are laid on the table, and he walks over and he goes, "Oh, this is nice." And he just kind of like holds it up, and he's like kind of playing with it, like your saber a little bit. And he like sets it down.
As he's I was gonna say as he's playing with it, I have a special ability. It isn't technically a spell,
Okay.
and lets me interact with objects. And I don't think I can't activate it. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if I want to activate it while it's in his face, but I can't. So my plan is that whenever he puts it down and he turns it back, I want to try to force it to me.
Okay.
Because I can interact with objects up to 30 feet away, and I can move them if they're less than 10 pounds.
Is it a non-magic area that we're in?
It's like a class ability. It's not like a magic spell.
I'll say somehow it just works. Just for the sake of the story, it just works. You're able to focus on it. And do you have to do a roll, or it just automatically happens?
No, it's like Mage Hand. It's pretty much Mage Hand, but it's invisible, and it's a class ability.
It goes in your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
I activate it.
Your hands are kind of tied up.
Well, but I can't if I grab it,
you
there's
can-
a little button.
You can grab it and like cut yourself free.
Yeah, that's what my plan is.
Okay.
Yeah, I activate it, and you see it lights up a bright yellow, and I slice the one next that my hand is on, that's the closest chain to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I slice the other one. I slice my feet if I'm able to.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you are now free. Ron, you guys are full health again. I'll put you at full health. They knocked you out. They want you in good health, before they transport you. And so you guys are at full health. Orin, you see this. And,
Am I still at 2 from when they
no,
shot
no,
me?
you're full health again. You're full
Okay.
health.
Even-
They want you guys full health and healthy. They just want to
Okay.
fry your brains to get you set
Okay.
off. And so they are going to, what do you want to do, Orin? I'll give you this shot.
So I go to
There's
I go
one
to-
guard. There's one guard right next to your tank,
Mhm.
and then there's the captain, who's now just like
Oh.
he's like taken aback that this flew out of his hand.
okay. So if he's near my tank, am I able to push on the top at all to try to get out?
You can. I'll make let's say the tank is. I'll let you do a strength check.
Okay. Oof, I have 0 strength modifiers, so let's see what happens.
Can you swim up to it at max speed?
We could do it.
Oh, okay.
One more score. Oh.
Yeah.
So you push it enough to break it, and you do it with such force that it actually shatters the glass, and it just water goes everywhere, and you fall out, and you do this really cool landing. It and it sticks to it. Okay, this is gonna be Artsy's. This is gonna be Artsy's encounter. All of a sudden, this random robot, it was like a dome on the ceiling, kind of pops out, and it's a drone, and it pulls out its little gun, and it gets ready to fire. So I need everyone to roll initiative, and I'm going to include the captain as well.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
A 9.
that's
Okay.
low.
So let me write this down. Toro, 9. All right, give me your initiatives, please.
Mine's 4.
4
11. I got double digits on something.
on 11. Okay. And so let me go with the captain here. Oh, the captain was a 3. So if that makes you guys feel any better, 3.
Makes me
Yes,
feel better.
yes, it does.
It really does. It really does.
It
And
makes
then
me feel better because
the
he's
other-
lower than me.
The other guard.
The highest is an 11.
The other guard is an 11 with Ron, but Ron, I'll let you go first. And then
Yay.
AR that.
I didn't include any unarmed attacks, so should I just use my ballistic glove?
Um,
option?
so you could roll a perception. I'll let you do that real fast,
Mm-hmm.
and you could roll a quick perception check.
11.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Okay. It's pretty obvious your gear is right on the table, so you're gonna have to go use an action to get your gear.
Okay.
But you can do it. There's also, like I said, this little recon. It's a little recon drone. Let me roll for the drone.
So my
Ezra.
suit is
my
not
gosh.
here at all.
No, your suit is gone.
Okay, but my gear is there.
You have your gear, but your suit is gone. You could survive outside, right? I believe your
Yes.
race can breathe.
Yeah,
well.
it's just like they're breathing thinner, like we would up in the mountains or something.
Okay. So Artsy's drone is in the room as well, and it's kind of independent now. All right, so go ahead. Let's see who is first. I think Ron is actually first.
Wow. Somehow that happens.
I rolled.
Great.
I used all my good rolls on the other guys. These rolls were not that great.
That tells you it's a really sad initiative when I go first and I barely got double digits. Yeah, run and grab my weapons. I want my wrenchinator.
Okay, that'll be your action is grabbing your weapons as well. Okay.
Shouldn't be all my movement though, so yeah, run up to the captain now.
Okay.
That way I'm right up on him for the next round.
Okay. Next up is Toro.
How high is the drone?
It's a good 10 feet up in the air.
Okay. I too will run towards the captain with my lightsaber active.
Okay.
My lasers are active, and I will go to attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack against the... You're attacking the captain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
An 18.
An 18, that is a hit.
Okay. 7.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's supposed to be force damage. Let me change that.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up on our initiative, actually, I meant to do one of the guards first, so that's my bad. So I'll do the guard. He is going for Orin, but he only swings with a 9, so that is a miss. Unless you don't have with your armor. Okay, now let's see who is next. The captain, who is not too happy, actually pulls out. He has a war club. So he pulls out the war club, and he's next to Toro, and he's not happy. That is a 16. Does that hit?
Yep, that hits.
All right. So he swings at it. Let's see. Grab the dice here. That's a 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hurt real bad, but I'm still standing.
Okay. Next up would be the drone, I believe. No, I'm sorry, Orin, and then the drone.
Okay. Alright, so I need to take an action to get my stuff.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I want to go get my stuff. So what would I roll for that?
You could just grab it. That's your action.
Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, so I hold my breath in so I don't lose air, and I make a run for my stuff and grab it.
Okay. All right, and that is your turn. Is there anything else you want to do? You have probably like 10. You have like 5 feet of movement left. 10 feet of movement.
I'm good. Right, I'm good where I'm at, I guess.
Okay. All right. Next, we'll go to the drone. Who? It's kind of weird because this drone is like kind of scanning. Like it's not really doing anything just yet, and it just actually targets the closest thing to it, which would be the captain.
Okay.
It kind of shocks you guys. You guys don't expect like what's going on, so it is gonna make an attack. It has like its little, and it misses. It's gonna be a miss on that. So we're now back at the top of the list. We're gonna go to Ron. You're up, bud.
Let's just try to subdue the captain. Smack him upside the head.
All right.
That's a 16.
16. That is a hit.
Ooh, good damage this time. 9. 9 good old bludgeon to the side of the head.
The captain takes a lot of damage there.
Yeah. Well, as he now is probably rethinking as much as he's able to with what's left, yeah, tell him he might want to rethink his current actions, both the immediate and the long term.
All right. The other guard seeing this, he is not happy with you. That is an 18.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna hurt.
That's 3 points damage.
3.
Mm-hmm.
You get to recover, right? At the end of each round?
He does have a
No.
bonus action for recovery.
Oh, but it's a bonus action to recover. Okay. I wasn't sure how it worked.
It's one. It's,
No, is that extra?
Once every
that
long
heal
rest.
thing?
Yeah, it's once every long rest.
Okay, yeah. So it's not every round. I was gonna say
No,
I don't think
okay.
that's every round.
No, it's.
Oh,
That'd
okay.
be nice.
Yeah.
If I remember to rage, I would at least be taking some less damage. But I keep forgetting to do that. But that would have saved me all of 2 points of damage. And it's only certain types of damage, and most of the weapons they're doing aren't this type of damage. Guess I would do some extra damage along the way too, but eh.
Okay.
Did the captain attack?
Yeah, he did. He missed.
Okay.
Okay, so next up, did I go the guard already? I think I did.
Yeah, the guard hit Ron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it would be Toro. You're up next.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Are we actually gonna win a fight?
You guys might.
I will go and attack the captain again.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a hit for sure.
Question: does the guard's name happen to be Tennille?
Tell us how you defeat the captain. Captain was not as strong as you guys would think, to be honest with you. So Toro, tell us how you take him down.
I just go straight for the neck and slice his head off with the sword.
His little buggy self just collapses. All right, captain is out. Next up would be Orin.
Okay. So we need that drone still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or we need to take that.
There's
out. Okay.
there's a guard that hasn't had any damage at all, and then the drone.
Okay. Let's see. So first, I almost forgot about my Omni tool. Is that my concept for it was that it was going to be attached to my suit, but I guess
I would say you don't have it. It was
Okay.
your suit was damaged pretty
Alright,
bad.
okay.
It's not your suit's not even in this room, so.
yeah, that was my concept for it. Okay, so I figured. All right. So how high is it above me?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. So since I have my gear, I'm gonna use my ion cannon.
Okay.
Let's see.
No, your ion cannon your ion cannon completely misfires. It jams up.
Dang, yeah, that's bad.
In fact, so much so that it shoots a hole through the door. It doesn't like pierce anything, but it does shoot. Like it doesn't pierce like the ship to where there's a hole breach, but it does shoot a hole through the door.
Okay. That might help. We can go through the hole. Alright, that's about all I can do, I think.
Okay. Next up is the drone, who is now gonna target Orin. Oh, okay. He hits with does a 15 hit?
My AC is 15.
Okay, so that would be a hit.
I need to double check and see if there's a special AC without my suit. Let me go look at that for next time.
Okay. We'll just say you take 3 points of damage on that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, we're going back to the top. Ron, there is a drone and there is a guard.
Let's go for the guard.
Okay.
He should be right next to us still, right?
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do the rage. I get a little bit extra damage. So, bonus action, rage. Angry slime smack! 20.
Yep, that is definitely a hit. So the slime kind of grows a little bit bigger, and everyone in the room is really confused. This slime's like hulked out. Is that 5? That's 5 damage, right? Okay. All right, 5 points
I
of
got
damage.
rage damage,
to
and
the
it was
guard.
not good.
The guard seeing this, is there anything else you would like to do?
Move or behind the guard. That way, Toro could flank with me against him.
Okay. As you move, he's going to take an attack, which it's his turn. A 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right. 1 point of damage.
What?
That was a bad roll. 1 point of damage.
What's he using to attack with?
He has... Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. Actually, he should be at disadvantage because he had his rifle. Let me roll that again.
Yeah,
Let me roll
he
that
should.
Again.
And damage type matters because I resist some types of damage now.
The other one was 14.
It's anyway. My
Okay.
season 14.
Okay, so you'll take one point of damage. He's able to fire.
Half is still 1. So yeah, I took 1.
Okay.
It might have been a miss. I could have saved myself all 10 points, but I gave him 2 extra
well,
points, which
it
was
happens.
nice.
Toro, you're up.
Yeah, I will follow behind Ron, and I'll stand behind him, and I'm guessing one of his arms is up, and I'll go underneath his arm and try to stab using Ron kind of like cover-ish,
Okay.
and try to stab the guard.
All right.
A 9.
That's why I moved, so we would be in flanking with the guard.
Yeah, you answer. You go to swing, but it's a little bit out of your reach, and you miss.
Okay. My B.
All right. Orin. you're
Yeah, I
up.
have 3 health. I can't put myself in too much danger.
So here's what we'll do for my out of suit AC. It says when I'm in my suit, it equals to 13 plus my dex. So we'll take out the dex modifier probably and just have my AC as 13 when I'm out of my suit.
Okay, that's fine. I think that's what I rolled.
Okay.
So you're good. Okay. Go ahead. You're up.
Okay. So we still have the guard and the drone still?
And the drone.
Okay.
An artsy adventurer's drone.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go for the drone again.
She's working on school stuff. I don't know if she's noticed this fight or not.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is just a really bad fight. That's a miss. The drone sees you, and the drone's gonna attack. The drone misses.
Yay.
As well. So I'm just doing it. I'm not adding any modifiers to the drone rolls. So yeah, that's a miss. We're back up to the top with Ron.
Move back around the guard, so I am in flanking. Because flanking is useful.
I just
especially when
imagine.
swinging.
I imagine
Huh?
that Ron turns red when he rages. Like his little slime body goes from green to like red.
That's cool. Yeah.
Hey Artsy, what color do you get when you combine red and green? There we go, 23.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
right.
that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
14.
All right, tell us how you take down the guard.
The lovely wrenchinator, which is just basically a giant wrench, just right into his abdomen. Well, his carapace of his, I'm trying to remember what, thorax. That's what they're called. His thorax.
Okay. And he goes down.
Oh yeah, nice and big, crack the thorax a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, it gets brown.
All right.
He is now a brown slime.
All right. The only thing left in the room now is this recon drone. It's kind of hovering above. Not a recon drone, excuse me. It's just it's a regular drone, but it has like a little gun on attachment.
Okay. So with my offhand, I will use my finger gun and shoot at it.
Okay.
So it's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
That is a hit.
Okay. And it's 1d8. 2.
Okay. I'll tell you why I laugh about that later. Okay. The drone, like, you hit it and it like sparks fly a little bit, but it's still going. It's still up.
And I will continue to be behind Ron.
Okay. Next up is Orin.
So we didn't kill the drone yet?
No, the drone is it's still there, but it's sparking now. It's like
Okay. I want to try to get close to it and so is it like flying around or is it like attached to the ships though?
It's flying around.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I could just try to shoot it again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that. It's just the easiest thing to do. Yes, there we go.
All right, roll for damage.
Oh yes, finally.
Oh my God. Why are we rolling so bad?
So Ron, you're up. With this drone is still hovering, sparking. This is really funny. It has.
Which up?
I'm going to tell you guys because it's really funny. It only has 1 HP left.
With a space, sorry. After the slash R space.
This is hilarious. 1
Oh,
HP.
man.
Let me guess. It has like almost no HP and
Yeah,
it does almost no damage. This is the thing that we're stuck with.
It had 5 HP total. But okay, so go ahead, Ron. You're
It's 10 feet up.
Were you able to roll an attack?
Actually, I think I can reach it with my wrenchinator based upon the length of the weapon and my height.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now, for anybody just jumping in, our heroes were tied up. They were able to escape. They're on this ship, and there's this drone hovering. If you do donate bits, or if you do sub, which Artsy Adventure subbed, an encounter happened. If you do bits, then we'll do a reroll. And so currently right now they're fighting Artsy's drone that hovered in. So this drone is like sparking and taking damage. That is a hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you blow it
13.
up. It blows up. All right. So
Just kind of poke it.
So the pieces, like, he just boops it, and the drone hits the ground and like and shuts down. The drone is there if you guys like. It's just in the middle of the floor, and all your weapons are there. What do you guys want to do?
Rambo.
I want to go see if I can get any parts out of the drone. If there's anything
Okay,
worth
roll me
it.
a. Let's see. See what's a good one. Roll me a. Do an investigation check for me.
Ooh.
I had to go back and look because it's been so
I'm
long.
very proficient in investigation.
Okay. Okay, that's good enough. You notice that on the drone, if you flip it over, the back has the letters AI on it.
Ooh, yay!
If anybody's curious, if anybody wants to know, you could roll a history check if you're familiar with this logo.
I will.
Okay.
Oh no, wrong check.
Well, that's also if Orin wants to share it. Orin, do you share
Okay.
this? Do you share it?
Yeah,
What's-
of course. Yeah.
Okay. Toro, you do know that AI, the closest thing that you know to AI is a company called Astrogations Inc. You know that they are a producer usually of they're like star systems, maps, grids, star charts. That's really what they're known for.
Right.
And there has been like they're also known for like producing really good AI that across the galaxy. Like, that's kind of like their thing is like artificial intelligence to map the system.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say my order has worked really close with what is it? Astronomic?
You could just say AI.
With AI. So I am fairly familiar with their technology, and I kind of hold up my laser sword and I say part of this is built by AI or some of their parts.
Cool.
All right. So you guys do hear an alarm kind of going off.
Can I do something real fast?
Yeah, what's up?
I want to try to investigate the captain's body.
Okay.
Specifically, I want his watch thing that transforms his look.
All right. You can certainly do an investigation on him to see if you can figure out where that's coming from. It's gonna. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna be pretty
Nice.
high. It is on. It's on his wrist, but when you did your attack, you kind of hit it a little bit. So you could take it. It's just broken. You'd have to find someone to fix it.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
was
don't know what disguise is going to be whenever you hit the button.
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping to be able to disguise as him. Is what the plan was. It's
on
broken.
his. You can take it. It is fixable, but it is right now broken.
No, I'll leave it. It'll be fine.
Okay. So what do you guys?
I can disguise as him, though.
You're just a green
Oh, you like
glob.
him?
You're a green glob form of him.
Exactly. See, I'm the captain. I'm just feeling a little green today.
Oh my goodness. All right, so you guys are welcome. The alarm's going off. You do hear rumblings on the outside, but you don't really know what's going on. There are some monitors in front of you guys. If you guys want to look at the monitors, just to kind of speed this part up, you do notice that Azure'mis, you do remember your shark friend. He is actually in. You guys looking at this cargo hold, and they are kind of like both him and this other like weird guy who you don't know who he is. They're kind of like moving bodies. They're searching for keys. They're searching for something. They're just kind of like looking around. So yeah, that's where you're at right now.
Do we see Ezra's body on any of these monitors?
Nope, Ezra is missing. He's MIA.
What about like our armor and stuff?
Uh,
I know we have our weapons.
yeah, I'll say your armor's in there. Armor's
Okay.
in there included.
I
as
gotta
well.
get my suit though.
Okay, there's gonna be something special about that. So, are you guys gonna try to head to the docking bay to meet, Azure'mis? You guys need to get off of this thing. You guys know this
Yeah.
is bad news. You need to leave.
Well, that's the best. Seems like the best way out, as far as I can tell by looking at those monitors.
Okay, so let's just say you three are going to head out. I'm gonna have Orin roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I'm so bad at these perception checks too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh, wow! All right.
As you're going, you do see one. Oh, by the way, you do pick up Jeff's AI chip is in there with your gear, so you do pick him up. As you guys are moving down this hallway, you do see a suit, a skinnier suit. It's not your original suit; it's a soldier suit. And on the arm is a grappling hook, like it's a grappling hook attachment. You notice.
Hey.
So it will fit you. It'll be your size will go from like large to like a smaller or medium creature, a normal, I guess, a humanoid kind of.
Yeah.
It like fits you pretty snug, but you could fit into it.
Okay.
So, are you wanting to take this suit?
It's medium.
Yeah, it's like a medium.
So my old one is trash,
It's
right?
like an extra large. Yeah, your old one is. It got blowed up in the bishop.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, so now
We all blowed up
you
down
like
there.
quickly. They're moving. You like quickly. You're used to getting in inside these things, so if you're like quickly. The mask comes down. I will roll an investigation check for me, or history. I'll let you do either history or investigation, whatever.
Well, I'm gonna go with well, wow, I'm proficient in both. So I'm just gonna do history. I'm like, my proficiency is 5 for both.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Oh my
No.
goodness. I'll give it to you. If it was any lower than that, I would say no, just because you're in the suit, so it's kind of obvious. You notice, or I'll give you this. You notice that this suit looks very familiar to you. You've seen
Okay.
it somewhere. I won't tell you where, just because it was low, but it does feel very familiar.
Okay.
Just to save time, you guys are now in the docking bay. You've caught up. You do install Jeff in your suit. He's like, "Whoa, man, that was some crazy stuff." You make it in the docking bay, and you see, you guys see like this little shuttle, and you see Arthur, which you actually don't know his name, but you see Arthur and you see Azure'mis walking onto the shuttle, like about to hop on to get out of there.
I yell in Wrothian, because I speak it. Don't you dare try to leave us again. As loud as I can.
I
For his
forget.
Burmese to hear.
Arthur, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. I have no idea what it means, though.
I think it's best if we quickly get out of here, like right away.
All right, let's go.
All right, so they enter the shuttle. What do you three do?
Take another one if there's.
Yeah, we'll go
There's-
after another.
There's no more shuttle. This is the last one. It's kind of a
Charge.
throwback to episode 1.
How far are we from him?
You guys are probably good 20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah.
That's enough movement for
I-
6
I
seconds.
will-
Run.
I will start running, but I will shoot a finger gun at Azure'mis.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll for it. Azure'mis, your health is extremely low. It's an 18 to hit.
I have a +6 to hit.
All right, Azure'mis. If that hits you, I think it does hit you. You go down.
Yeah, it hits me.
So you go down.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Is he on the?
He only
is
had-
he on the ramp?
He only had 1 health from the.
Okay.
So, yeah, he is on the rest.
We're in the shuttle already, right?
Yeah, you guys. So
Yeah,
he collapses in the shuttle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I go to the entrance of the shuttle and I hold up my hands and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up now, people. I am in this to get off this ship. Only.
I hold up my finger and I have my sword lit. And I say, he's already crossed us once, leaving us to die. I wasn't going to let it happen again.
Okay, that's understandable. I do have somewhere in mind that we could go. My name is Arthur. I'm a smuggler, and I have a safe house that we can go to if we want to get off this ship.
Well, this is the only way out, so we have to go. Let's get on the shuttle.
Caleb, I have an ability that lets me learn the creature's emotional state that I'm looking at. Can I use that on Arthur and figure out if he's being, like, if he's in a heightened sense of awareness, or how do you want to rule that? Or I could just roll a investigation check to see if he's telling the truth.
I think it's an insight. I think there's an insight.
Yeah.
Check. Yeah, roll an insight check. And Arthur, I'll let you say roll a deception, because I think your motivations are a little different.
Am I dead? Like, is anybody gonna revive me again?
Will in a bit if you haven't failed all your death saving throws again. At least after you got revived, they reset.
Yeah. You'll be good. Maybe. If I don't kick you while you're down.
Because that's 2 failures.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Right now, neither one of you.
Head to head.
I will say neither one of you can read anything. It's kind of it's kind of a standoff here.
Well, I deactivate my sword and I say, we have to get off the ship one way or the other. So I'm gonna trust you for now. But
all right, everybody, load up. We're heading out in T-5 minutes.
Is anybody going to pick up Azure'mis?
Yeah, that would be great.
I thought you said he was on the shuttle.
No, he's unconscious, like dying on the shuttle.
The
If somebody
shuttle.
wants to stabilize him, you can, or let him die. It's up to you guys.
No.
we drag him onto the ship to put him in the hull or whatever.
Okay,
And
we'll say you.
We need answers. You guys need answers.
You guys will stabilize him. We'll say that, and you kind of put him in the back. The shuttle takes off, and the only ship left. So we'll do 2 things. Number 1, you guys, everybody roll a perception check.
Oh gosh. These are my worst rolls, even though I have a 1 in the bonus.
All right, we'll say Arthur.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Arthur's the only one that noticed. I cannot believe that. Arthur looks back, and he sees the ship, which is not the SS Saint Vincent. On the side, it does not say that. It's like really dirty, grungy, nasty ship. So apparently, when you misfired, you shot into some important stuff in the ship, and the ship explodes. There was a leak, and it blows up.
That's amazing.
Wait, am I stabilized?
Yeah, you're stabilized. You're just kind of like out of it right now. Ahead of you is, you guys see this one ship, and you go to dock in it. Right now the ship is empty. It's controlled just by VI. And this ship is called the Quesnel. So,
I have a question.
Yes.
Did we just leave Leah?
She's
dead. She died.
Oh yeah, you had to get up.
Oh,
you
got up
stepped
when
out.
She died?
Yeah.
She died.
I went to get the med kit, and she died before I got back. So I tried to save. It's either you or her, anyways. So would you rather me have saved her and not saved you?
Arthur.
I saved your life, bro. Come on.
No, I'd rather have died.
Well, he wasn't given the choice to whether he would choose a player or an NPC.
So
I was about to choose you anyways, but I didn't get the choice to.
So
I don't think I missed it. Did we grab Ezra?
Ezra's MIA.
Find him.
No one knows where Ezra is.
I tried to find him on a monitor, but we didn't see him.
I will say he's still alive. He was not on the ship when it exploded.
Maybe he got taken with.
Yes. So you guys land in the Quesnel. The Quesnel is controlled by VI. Jeff kind of turns to you and goes, "Hey, the VI, Karen, not so good." If you want to plug me into this thing, I could run it for you. It's up to you.
No
Yes,
funny
please,
business.
not Karen.
No, I don't. No funny business.
Dude, why would it be funny? Come on, man. We're cool, right? We're bros. Thought we were bros.
That's what I'm saying. I hope we are.
No,
So-
we're bros. We're bros. We're cool. We're
All right. I'd tell you to pinky promise, but you don't have a pinky, so.
I mean,
All right.
yeah, I guess.
So I insert him in.
All right, the ship comes to life, and you guys kind of, the bridge is like, it's almost like the Bishop. It's the same layout. You go in the front. There is the bridge. There is kind of it's a very small docking bay, and the shuttle landed in. You guys squeezed in that shuttle. It's only meant for 3 people. You guys like really squeezed in it to get out of there. There is a galley. I did list, if anybody wants to look on the Quesnel itself, on the sheet there. I did list all the rooms that are in it, and so the ship kind of comes to life with Jeff. He's like, "Whoa, hey guys, yo, this is Jeff. What's up?" So couple different roles
Before you keep going, Arthur hears Jeff and is very interested. So he's like, Whoa, wait a minute. Who's this Jeff guy? What's going on right now?
What's up, dude? My name's Jeff.
So I reply, don't you think about touching him? He's mine.
You don't speak for me, all right? I'm my own independent AI. I don't need no humanoid to control me, okay? Anyway,
very interesting.
I am one with the ship, and the ship is with me. You know, so yeah, cool. So before we take off here, we do need a couple things. Number one, you got a sleepy Wrothian boy right there. Number two, we do need a pilot and a captain for this thing. And we have guns, we have all sorts of things. So yeah, what's going on? What are we gonna do?
Well, boys, I don't know about you, but I am very comfortable flying this ship as a very experienced smuggler. If you just wake your Sharky boy up there, he'll tell you that I know what's going on.
Arthur, I can't do that. There's only one pilot on this ship, and it's me.
He kind of wakes up a little bit.
Well, here's what I'll do. I'll be captain. Y'all can find out who's going to be pilot, and I'll make a decision.
No. Why would I trust you as a captain? You just shot me.
I didn't shoot you.
I shot you. And I light my saber up again. I pointed at Azure'mis and said, "You're going to be the captain."
Because
How
I
much
haven't
energy-
actively tried to hurt any of you.
How much energy do I have, Caleb?
You're
I
at
love Toro.
one-
He's just like, lightsaber.
Yeah, I'm not being left on an exploding ship again.
You're at 1
Only
HP.
3 times.
You're really badly injured.
And I'll turn off my laser sword.
You already died twice, Azure'mis. Let's chill out a little bit here, bro.
I'm furious. I'm not going to be on this ship with him.
You can get off.
Okay, gentlemen. We still need to pilot this ship to safety. So if it helps, I will concede the pilot ship, but I know the Moss station we're heading to.
Arthur, you can pilot with me, but I won't take no as an answer.
All right. I trust you, Sharky boy. I seen you fight.
Gonna say one of you could be on sit. Actually,
You should see him run too.
I was gonna say, Arthur, since you know where we're going, do you want to be on sensors then?
What's that?
I was gonna say, if Arthur knows where we're going, does he want to be on sensors?
Someone needs to navigate.
That sounds great to me.
So
Let's go.
So are you guys good with the shark guy being the pilot? Is that what we're doing?
Well, he didn't really give us much of a choice, Jeff.
It's really funny because nobody's paying attention, but Ron kind of squishes up to the captain's seat and leans back a little bit. And kinda
Said it. I was like, I'm fine with Ron being captain. He's the one that brought me my weapon. I'm perfectly fine with that.
All right.
Ron saved us.
Ron is the captain.
I'm fine with that as well. 'Cause
Ron-
he's
Ron,
move around a lot quicker.
put
than-
your-
As long as we get to where am going, to the safe house that I need to get to, I don't care who the captain is.
Ron, I'm gonna need you to put your goop on the sensor, and it'll recognize you as captain. And you put your goop on the thing, and it's, welcome, Captain. State your name.
Ron.
Blonde. Accepted. Welcome, Blonde. It completely misunderstands what you're saying.
Everybody always does.
Captain Blonde is now at the helm.
Wait, did you say you listed parts of the rooms of the ship? Where did you list that?
It's listed
Inventory.
under, it's, if you actually look in the Quesnel, it's you have under there's like a kit, there's a galley, there's a shuttle bay.
Mm-hmm. It's under items on the core.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
Life support, fabrication, communications.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so you guys, all right, Captain, and he kind of, Jeff giggles a little bit. Oh, Blonde. Where are we going? You're the boss.
Sir Arthur, direct the way.
All right, let's go. So I input the coordinates to the Moss station, and then immediately I am like, all right, I don't know about all you guys, but I need to go check out the sick bay because I got a little sliced up in that last encounter.
All right, just so everyone knows, I know I forgot to actually show this earlier. So this is what an Amoeboid. This is what an Amoeboid looks like, and this is what a typical Nautilid looks like here. It's like a big daddy. Orin is actually in a slimmer suit than this, though. Now,
Kinda like, it never shows it because my green screen, but I have my my Big Daddy plush right here.
all right.
It doesn't see it. Every time I put it up, it blocks me.
So we'll say that it's it's going to take about a day's journey in the ship, in the Quesnel, until you guys reach the Maw station. So if you guys look on Roll20, the Maw station is this basically giant. It was a giant, basically space dragon that it was just the skeleton that was still left in space, and they actually turned these into space stations. This is the one that you guys are going to is one of the biggest Maw stations in the area. There's really not too much about it. Let me pull it up here. Maw station. It's Maw station 1024. There you go. All of a sudden, you guys hear Quesnel to Maw 1024. Do you state your business? Kind of a screen pops up, and it's like this. It's a militia worker. State your business, please.
Captain, I think this one's for you.
Yes, this is Captain Braun of the Quesnel. We are seeking passage and some R&R. We have just escaped from... We never learned the name of that ship.
It was... Oh, someone said it. The captain said it.
A fake ship.
The SS Vincent?
But that wasn't the real name.
That was the
the
fake name.
That was the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will tell you this: if you guys want to look in your database, it is that ship was registered. I'll say that Jeff was able to pull it up. He's a yeah. It was the SS Excalibur. It was a pirate. It was a pirate ship, basically.
Okay, you never said that then. Okay, I thought you said something different.
Yes, we escaped from the SS Excalibur. We have made our way here, and we are going to be continuing on further shortly.
Okay, you have permission to dock. Make sure you have your papers aboard. A coalition troops will be out there to meet you, since you are looks like a brand new ship. And this is the coalition, just for everyone's knowledge. They are the military faction within the GlassHollow and within the Dark Matter universe. So you guys land the ship, and you guys get out the docking bay. One of the guards comes up and makes Ron sign a bunch of papers, basically stating, you have permission to land. This is what you're doing. This is the time you're landing, and you guys are welcome to go through. I listed, if you look at the thing I shared with you, and actually lists what's on every single level. So, you guys take it away.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, there are an array of shops at this Moss station. And if you guys want to hit up any of the shops before we head to the safe house, we can go do that. Or we can go straight there. It's up to you.
So you guys do have a little bit of a few space cred. If you want to go spend it, you're more than welcome to. If not,
Oh, dude, I totally love one of the names of these
let me.
places.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
As you guys walk in as well, a big advertisement. You guys are, let's just say you guys are kind of in, you go in the elevator, it takes you to level 2, and as you walk out, a big, like, it's like a big hologram, a big, like, fountain behind, but like the hologram, then the fountain, and the hologram pops up and it's like, hello, my name's Carl, and I am with AI, and it just kind of like this advertisement for AI. It's like, you need a chart, we'll help you chart. Call us today. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
My name is Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the mall station.
All right, so yeah, you guys feel free to do whatever or proceed with Arthur.
I'm gonna go to Taco Supplies and Salvage. That
Okay.
sounds fun.
So you go to
Yeah.
you go walk into Tacos. Is anybody following them, or anybody wants to go somewhere
Yeah.
else?
I'm
I'll
going to
just
tacos.
I'll just wait outside and kind of look slightly impatient.
Okay.
I'll go with him.
All right.
Man,
So you go.
I'm gonna.
To, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna.
Did we? By the way, did we have like a short rest or anything on the
Yeah,
trip on the way here?
You guys would have taken a rest. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, and I was gonna
we have
say.
gained a level.
You'll see.
Ah.
I'm gonna go meet up with the captain because I need to talk to him.
Okay. So let's do the taco. Let's go to tacos first. And so you walk in there, and it's a guy, and he has it's a human. It's like, hello, my name is Taco. Welcome to my shop. How can I help you today?
Taco, what are you selling here?
Well, we have all sorts of different supplies and salvage. Depends on what you're looking for.
Reminds me of the guy from Frozen.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
I say
You're
What
looking
kind
for you're looking for weapons or armor, or gears or services, trinkets.
yeah. What kind of armor do you have on you, Taco?
It depends on what kind of armor you're looking for. We have.
I can do. Yeah, I can do heavy or medium armor if you got it.
Yeah, if you're looking for like a hard suit, you're looking for a tactical suit, a carbon suit. It just depends on what you need.
I'm actually gonna load those up right now.
Are you looking for just basically like? Now there are.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
I'm looking for like better armor because I have just the monoplate.
Okay, your better armor if you go medium would be a tri-plate or a hex plate. Those run about 450 space gold space cred, 750 gold space cred, or you can get the you can look at something like a tactical carbonatic hard suit, 75 gold space cred.
How much do we have on us? Caleb?
I think you guys started out with like 10. Well, you
Yeah,
guys
I see 10.
don't have a
I have
lot.
5.
Okay,
I have
I
five.
said it's too rich for my blood. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Well, if you need anything else, let me know. Ja.
I should have grabbed that thing. Oh well.
All right, so let's go. So you go talk with. Let's go to Ron, and Ron's just kind of sitting on the bench, just kind of looking, and Azure'mis comes and sits right next to him.
Hey, Captain. You mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well, first, how did you survive?
They picked up whatever the heck was left after the bishop exploded and If you look at our lovely compatriots, they aren't as whole as they once were.
Yeah, I didn't notice that, but when I left, I saw the whole ship just blow up. How could you survive through that before they even picked you up?
The Excalibur had some really nice med tech. I don't know. Last thing I remember was firing off at that spectral ship and picking up there.
All right. One last question. Where's Ezra?
We got separated. We were not able to find him. So hopefully he found his own way off because we weren't able to find him. They tried finding him on the scanners and couldn't get to him. We barely made it off. Pointing to
Yes.
a little scratch left over.
Yeah, same here. Got shot right before I got onto my little escape pod. But I just want you to know really quick. I didn't leave you guys behind on purpose. I just had to do what was right for me, and I hope you understand. I'm sure you would do the same.
You tend to survive longer with more people than with fewer. I've picked that up in my years.
I don't know. Your ship blew up and mine didn't.
And yet we're both still here.
All right, Captain. Well, have a good day.
Thank you much. You are dismissed.
Full conversation.
I like it. All right. Did anybody else want to do anything? Visit any shops or anything?
I do have to go see what Janice's juice is.
Yes, yes.
So
I
you
love
guys walk in, and it is an orc named Janice. She has robotic limbs. So this is, guys. This is kind of breaking the fourth wall here.
She must be a variant.
I ran a campaign a little bit, probably. What was it, guys? Last
We
year.
ended it early this year, though.
And one of the characters was an orc named Janice, who sold
And
juice.
she ran a juice shop. Yep.
She ran a juice shop. And so I decided to put her in this game as well, but she's a different, like you said, variation. So you walk in, and Janice is like kind of a cyborg orc. And she looks at you and goes, "Hi, welcome to Janice's Juice." Oh, bad impression. Let me know, Artsy Adventure. I will do an impression. You let me know what you want me to do the impression of, and I will do. Give me who you want me to try to do the impression of. I'll do it as Janice's voice, but it could be like anybody. Anybody you want. Any celebrity.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll let her think on that in just a second. So you guys kind of look, as you guys are looking around, it's literally a juice bar. There's tons of different types of space juices made from different things. She's kind of looking.
Do we see any pictures on the wall?
Yes, Arnold. Welcome to my juice bar. There's tons of different juices here. We have, there's pictures of celebrities on the wall. Lots of people try to stop in and take their picture. I put them on the wall. It's nice, very nice.
That's great.
Do you have any blue milk?
We do have the blue milk. It's 5 silver space cred.
I'll take some blue milk.
All right. Janice pulls 5 silver space cred from all of you. Slides over the blue milk. If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Wouldn't mind some food whatever you got.
I got noodle. Well, this is a juice shop, not a noodle shop. You want noodles? You go to Pop's Chicken and Stuff Bar and Grill.
Okay, I'll head there next. Can I take this glass with me?
Yeah, you could put it in any recycling bin. It'll come back to where it's supposed to come. Welcome to the future, baby.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome. You're welcome, love.
And then walk out.
All
That's
right.
great.
All right. So you walk into Pops, and You walk into Pops, and it's an Avira. And the Avira, it's like a big old chunky Avira guy. He's like, "Welcome to Pops. How can I help you?"
That's better than I was going to watch, so that works out.
I say.
Fall hard, leg hard.
Hey, Pop, I'm looking for
Is your
something.
chicken cage free?
Oh, it definitely is. I can fix you a good old, right here, we got a good old chicken and waffles. Is that good enough for you? It's, we call it Spickin' and Spoffles.
Was that his name?
I'm good with that.
Space chicken and waffles. So, alright, that'll be a few silver. Space man. Alright,
Toss it his
he
way.
slides you over, and as you look on the plate, the meat actually like stands up and like runs around in a circle. You may have to kill that. It's edible though, I promise.
Oh, he had the special. Not again.
I just start eating the waffle part that isn't running.
And the little like moving chicken actually jumps off the plate and runs out the door. Oh, Ma, that's
Hey.
another one. And
I didn't order this to go.
another Avi Rock comes out. And she's like,
It
"Paul, I
gave
told
the
you to
run-
stop."
It gave you the run.
Ma, I
Yeah,
told you
nice.
to stop doing that. Stop serving that. All right. After that weird debacle, is there anything else anybody wants to do?
No.
Okay. So after food and juice, you guys start following Arthur. He takes you to. He is going to take you through a series of elevators. He has like a special pass, and he punches in a little code, and the elevator shifts down, and the doors open, and you guys walk in. As soon as you walk in, you get an uneasy feeling. Red lasers all of a sudden point to you. One red laser will point to Ron, the other one will point to Toro.
Well, gents, I'm sorry to say, but I really have only one interest here, and that's your fishy friend, Azure'mis, or whatever his name is. Sorry, I keep screwing up that name. You see, I am from the assassin group of, sorry. Hold on here. I'm from the assassin group Scale and Fang, and we've been hunting this guy for a long time. And if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take him off your hands here. And you know what? I didn't mean for you all to be here, but I do kind of like that AI friend Jeff you got there, so I might take him off your hands as well.
He's
So
on the- we're not
two
on the ship.
two Scale and Fang soldiers walk out from the shadows and point to you. Now this is a big empty room. It's almost like it looks like it's supposed to be like a little storage, basically a huge storage closet. So there's nothing to hide behind. Wide in the open, the two Scale and Fang soldiers walk out, laser rifles pointed. I need everyone to roll for initiative. I'm gonna try to keep this in order this time.
Do I need the roll?
Everybody's
Okay,
gonna roll.
that would be me.
Hey, look at me go.
Okay,
Hold on. Still. Oh,
alright, so first up is Orin.
Yep.
Then it would be Toro. Go ahead and roll as well, Arthur.
I
He
did.
Oh, you did? Where?
It's a 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can believe it. Oh, that was bad. The Scale and Fang soldier is next. Then 18. Then it would be Toro with 13. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. 12 with Ron. 10 with Azure'mis. And then 9 with the other Scale and Fang soldier. And then it's a 3 with Arthur. Did I skip anybody? I don't think I did.
Ezra,
I think
Looping in from wherever he's been hiding.
7. Okay, I think that's everybody. All right. If I did miss somebody, I'm so sorry. Okay. So, yeah. Sir, may I ask before, and one of the Scale and Fang soldiers kind of looks at you. You didn't get another opportunity. He kind of talks to you real quick. He's like, you didn't get another opportunity to take this guy out? It's kind of a waste of our time. Arthur?
Well, to be honest, I kind of wanted him to know that it was Scale and Fang that was taking him out. So I thought it'd be a little bit more intimate if we brought him back here.
And they both kind of like chuckle. Absolutely. All right, so top of the list, Orin, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I have a question before we start. Where am I? Do I?
You guys
am I
are
listening
all
to him?
yeah. So we'll say like Arthur kind of walked in before you, and he kept walking, and you guys all kind of stopped at the door. So if you want to say anything right now is the best time to say it. Like if you want to ask him questions before we start fighting, I'll give all of you the opportunity.
Yeah, I have some questions.
Okay.
First off, Arthur. First of all, why are you trying to fight me? What did I do? I don't understand what I did to just to make Scale and Fang upset.
I don't know what you did to make them upset, and frankly, I don't care. They're paying me a butt ton of money to kill you, so that's what I'm doing.
Toro
Okay.
speaks up. How much money?
6 bajillion cajoules.
He looks at it with a scale and pay. I don't know about you, but we're getting paid 500 gold space credit each for this job.
Well, that's because you guys are a bunch of hooligans, and I'm the main guy who's bringing in this guy.
He's the worst.
But he's got experience, remember.
I have experience in smuggling.
The worst smuggler ever.
Wait. Who's the character? Who's the guy that shot me? What's his character name?
Toro.
Toro. Yeah.
Toro. Okay. Hey Arthur. Maybe we could work out a deal where you take Toro and not me.
I very highly doubt Scale and Fang would notice a giant shark being substituted for a little elf thing.
Hey,
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless you could pay me more money than they can.
I can't say that I have any money on me, but we could definitely work out a deal.
I don't think there's any deal to be made unless you have the money.
All right, the conversation
Yes.
is over, and Orin, you are up. You're first.
Okay. How close are we to Arthur at the guards?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
We work together.
They like popped through the shadows, and Arthur kind of like walked up to him. Oh.
Actually, I choose to use my Omni tool and scan, and I want to see like what weapons they're rocking.
All right. I can tell you. Can you only scan like one specific one, or?
It just says as an action I can use my scanner to analyze everything, like anything around me in 30 feet. Basically, it says like number and and then so basically anything within 30 feet of me.
You know that these two have phasers, like phaser weapons, and antimatter dagger, and they could do 2 attacks. They're very well equipped to make 2 attacks. As far as Arthur, you can tell him what he scans you. This is going to be an action.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I've got here, let me look here.
that's actually.
I've got I have an ion cannon that is holstered. I have laser claws that are just gloves that can basically, I can whip out the claws whenever they want. And that's all I've got as far as weapons.
Cool. Right on. So that's my action then.
Okay. Next are Scale and Fang. One of them will take out his phaser, and he's going to fire 2 shots. And he's firing one at. They're both going to be at Azure'mis. The first one is a 10. I think that's a miss. The second one is the second one is a 13.
That's a miss.
Okay. That is the end of his turn.
It's why can't Scale and Fang give me their good assassins?
As a Skull Fang, they don't have any skill.
Good
All right.
point.
All right, Toro, you're up.
I will go up to. I'll ignite my laser sword, and I'll run up to Arthur, try to stab him
Okay.
or slice him.
All right.
15.
Arthur, is that a hit?
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so you take 6 force damage.
All right.
And then I will end my turn.
All right, Ron, you're up.
There seems like the biggest issue. Run into flanking. That way, it makes this easier against him.
Yeah. I have my full HP, so we can flank now. I don't need to use you as a barbarian shield.
And bonus action rage. Might as well get that little bit of extra damage in. 16?
And you're striking Arthur. That is a hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, that is a hit.
16 points of damage.
Yikes. Dang.
All right, Ron, is there anything else?
That's it.
All right, Azure'mis, you're next.
Okay.
You can also ask if you want to use you can use an action to talk if you want. You don't necessarily have to fight.
Okay, I don't really have anything to say to Arthur. He I don't Moran? Is that your name?
Ron.
Ron, yes.
Ron. Okay, that's like you said. That's yeah. He's made his mind. However, I direct my hit towards Toro.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
My goodness. It's hard.
This is spicy.
It's
Okay.
spicy. All right.
Oh my goodness. All right. So he swings at Toro with a 22. This is
How much he did.
That's a hit. Roll damage. I did not expect this at all. This is great. Roll your damage.
Okay, give me 1 sec to pull it up.
Oh, this is so great.
Ah,
Okay.
All right. This is like a 3-way fight, and it's amazing. All right, next
wait. Can I say anything to Arthur now after I hit Toro?
No.
Okay.
That was your action. Was that you could either do either or.
Okay, no worries.
The Fang, the Scale and Fang soldier will look towards Ron and make an attack. He will take 2 shots. The first one is a 21, but then his second shot is a complete failure. So the first shot he does shoot, and Ron, I believe that's a hit on you. Let's see, and then his damage. That's 6 points of damage on you, Ron.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're up to Arthur.
All right. So I turn into. I start chanting this druid chant, and I turn into an arachno horse.
What?
It's got the size of a very large horse, the body of a horse with 8 legs, and this thing looks terrifying. It's got 8 eyes as well on its horse face. And he looks very scary. So I don't have a picture, unfortunately. I looked for one and there was none. So arachno horse. And I basically just take a loud neigh, freak everybody out, and then I'm done. Turning into the arachno horse is my turn.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. Next up is we go back to the top with Orin.
Okay.
So much
Alright.
betrayal. Oh, I love this so much.
My beef. I don't have any beef with Toro or Azure'mis, so I'm gonna go for. While the other two are dealing with Arthur, I'm gonna go for the other guard, and I'm going to shoot him with my ion cannon.
Okay.
Oh
that,
my gosh!
that's actually a hit. You did that on.
Oh, yeah,
the guard.
Yeah, my mouse does this thing where it like double clicks for some reason.
All right,
immediately.
go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
All right, that's a good amount of damage. All right.
Yeah.
Next up is the guard. He is going to shoot right back at you, Orin.
Okay.
One of them is a 17. The other is a 21.
Dang.
They both hit.
Yes.
Okay. And that is. I'll just give you the total.
It's probably higher than my HP.
11 points of damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Boom.
My,
He hits
my
the
HP is
ground.
only my HP is only 7.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. So. All right. Toro, you're up.
I turn to Azure'mis.
Oh,
and you hear,
gosh.
you hear a piano. And I slice at him. A 9.
Azure'mis pulls out his laser sword, and
They clash.
they clash, and you completely miss. Oh my goodness! All right, this is awesome. All right.
Duel of the Fates right here.
Yes.
In the middle of this crazy battle with an arachno horse, a blob, and a fish person in a huge tank. What is happening?
If you are listening
Tank's
to this,
sleeping.
if you are not watching this stream, you are missing out. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wild.
This is insane. All right, Ron, you're next.
Going for Arthur again. Might as well try to take one down at a time before I go down. Especially with the rage.
Is that a hit on the horse?
That's a 13.
That does hit my arachno horse.
Oh wow.
Good. 10.
Okay.
Is the horse still up?
He's still up.
Okay. All right, Ron. Is there anything else?
That is it.
All right. Azure'mis. Lord,
Okay, I can-
Lord, Darth Lord Azure'mis, you're up.
I can- I continue to attack my boy Toro. Oh shoot!
Great fail.
Oh,
Great.
Clashing each other back and forth.
Oh yes, they are slicing each other back and forth. However, this is where you're going to pay for it. Because you
don't be cheap.
you critically fail. This is where it comes out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he hits the hilt of your sword, breaking it in half. I think you have other weapons though.
I have other weapons.
Yeah, so because you critically failed, Toro is able to slice at it and it actually cracks your laser sword in half and breaks it. Okay.
Awesome.
Nice hit.
Dang.
Nice hit.
All
Gotta
right.
give it
The next
give
shield
credit where credit's due.
Critically fail.
Shield of Fang is gonna go. Both hits. He's gonna be aiming at. They don't even know what's going on. They're gonna aim at Azure'mis. One at Azure'mis, one shot, and then one shot at Toro. And
gosh.
one
Yeah, they don't
was,
care if y'all are fighting.
yeah, one was a 21. The other one was a 17. So I think those both hit both of you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with Azure'mis first. That's 5 points of damage, and then Toro is 7 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, next up it is.
I have a feeling Toro and I are both gonna die.
You're both gonna kill
Y'all
each other.
probably deserve it.
I'm gonna try to kill you first.
That's
Watch
fair.
him TPK us right now.
I have a plan. I've made a plan for that. All right. All right. Go ahead. It's up to you, Arthur. Horse Arthur.
Alright, so I'm obviously furious at Moran right now because he's hit me twice, so I take a large neigh screech. I don't even know how to make a noise that would
Do it. You gotta
do
try.
it. No, I can't. I can't. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine a noise that would. It's like the Nazgul in Lord of the Rings. That's
Ooh, I
what
like
I'm
that,
like imagining. Like
That's
a very
good,
just
that's
like.
good.
I'm not gonna lie.
extreme-
I really,
Screech.
I really don't think Azure'mis is coming out of this one. To be honest with you.
Probably not.
So-
You have it out for me.
I
Okay,
don't think
so
half of us are.
Started it.
okay, so I go and I charge at Moran.
Your charge is
And-
like a foot.
Yeah, basically, my charge is like going up and then coming back down. So I'm hitting him with a bite attack. So I have to do this manually because it's not in roll 20. So bear with me here, guys. So you need to succeed on a DC 14 Strength saving throw.
Sorry.
So
I had
you
advantage
did?
on. I made a 14 because I had
Okay.
advantage on an accident.
Cool,
so
cool.
the first roll was a 14.
Gotcha. Okay.
I
So
saved.
all right. So then I just bite you.
Okay. I know.
So
Gotcha.
let's see. Plus 60. Okay, so I just roll. What do I do for just an attack roll here?
You can do it. Top
forwards-
left is
Is it
you can roll a
/R?
d20. Yeah, /R space 1d20 plus whatever the bonus modifier is.
Okay. D20 plus 6. Okay. Okay, 15.
Yeah, you hit me.
Okay. So then it is 6 damage for the bite.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, and then that is the end of Arthur's turn.
All right, Orin, you're up. You are
Okay,
a
so
death save, I think.
Yeah, I gotta roll a save. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to my proper tab. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do the save.
Come on, nat 20. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Nice.
You are
That's
up.
like the best roll I've done all day.
Yes. All
So
right.
that's 2, right?
I think he's.
No, I think he's up with 1. That's what I used to play it as.
Really?
Yeah, we'll
It's
do
either
that.
up as 1 or it's stabilized at
I think
0.
it's my call. We'll do up with 1. Scalan Fang makes a roll and he goes for Ron and completely misses both attacks. Toro, it's your move.
Oh gosh.
Can I see how much how hurt the Arachno horse is?
Yeah, I think it's hurt pretty damage. It's beat and bloodied. Pretty bad.
Take him out, Toro. Take him out.
I'm gonna turn to the Arachno horse. And I go to hit.
Let's go.
Dirty
Oh.
20.
That's a hit.
13.
Oof.
Dang. Yeah, so the the druid form basically collapses and you see Arthur and he definitely feels the hit as Arthur, like as the gnome. But he reverts back to his gnome form.
All right. Ron, you're up next.
I'm gonna go for the gnome.
All right.
There we go.
That is definitely a hit.
Yikes. I don't know. I didn't even get
11.
many. 11. Okay, hold on here.
Okay, so Ron has done his damage. Let's go on to.
Azure'mis, what did I tell you before? Keep the numbers. You're more likely to survive that way.
All right, Azure'mis, what
True.
are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm taking out Toro.
Oh my god.
He's still going
I
after him.
spared you.
With my laser crossbow.
whips out a crossbow.
That is a hit.
That's a hit. I have 2 HP. I mean,
All right, roll
Do I
and
need
hit
damage?
hit the laser crossbow.
yeah. I'm
You-
at 0. I fall.
Dang.
I blade. That ignites.
All right.
You turn your lightsaber off.
That's from-
All right. So the Scalan Fang is going to look towards Azure'mis and say, "Hey, bud, thanks, but we still have orders." And they one of them shoots at you.
Wait. Don't you want me alive?
No, we don't.
Oh, shoot.
So there-
You guessed wrong, but
one of them is a 20, and
Well, yeah, that hits.
you for 7. That was a good roll. 7 points of damage.
All right. Well, I've joined Toro in the grave.
So you drop. Who's still up? I think Orin
Me.
and Ron are still up. All right.
Orin's technically down. He just hasn't stood up yet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go over to Orin.
Yeah, I laid right next to my boy Toro.
Okay, so we still have both guards alive, huh?
Yes, both guards are still up.
Okay. I turn my attention away from the guard, and then I take a shot at
I take a shot at Azure'mis.
No. I take a shot at.
he's down, bleeding out, dying.
I take the shot at
Finish him
Arthur.
off.
Arthur. Okay. Go. Go ahead and roll for it. That's a miss. Okay, we'll kind of speed it up here. He's going to take a shot. The other Scalan thing is going to take a shot at Ron. 20 and 21.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Those are both force damages, right?
Yes. And 7 points of damage. I'm rolling really good again.
I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just let my guards take care of these guys.
I'm dead. Like, you guys should just end the fight and take me and let these guys go.
There you go.
All right. So, Ron, are you down?
Yep.
All right. Ron is making death
So I'll
save.
be
now.
starting.
Toro, make a death save.
That's 20. Okay, that's
Alright,
1.
good. All right. Ron, make a death save. Okay.
Come on.
Azure'mis, make a death save.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
And that means I'm about to go down again too.
All right. The other Scalan Fang turns towards. How about the TPK the party? All right. Turns towards
Yeah,
Orin.
This is a very deadly
I
encounter.
hope you miss. I hope you flippin' miss.
I hit. One of them's a hit, and for 7 points of damage, and I've just TPK'd the party.
Yeah.
Very deadly encounter.
All right.
And I didn't even get to my cephalo bear
Okay.
that I was gonna turn into next turn.
I'm going to I'm going to let you guys make a decision. All right. So, because of what Azure'mis did,
Wait, what did he do?
he betrayed the group. He didn't even try to fight. He could have taken out. So Arthur, you're still up, and Azure'mis is
Dude, I
down.
wouldn't. No, he betrayed. Dude, Toro betrayed me first. If he didn't betray me, I
No.
wouldn't have to do that. Are you kidding me?
Arthur,
You were gonna leave
kidding
us on the. You were gonna leave us on the exploding
I-
ship.
I
No,
didn't even
yeah.
have to be
No,
an
that's not
NPC in
true.
this. Like,
No, that's
I
not
didn't
true.
even have to be here.
From session
No.
from session
You-
1, I would say
You
that.
said when I
Yeah.
yelled out, "Don't leave me! Don't leave us again." You said no. He didn't say anything. Let's get on the ship and go.
Okay, but listen. So before I died with Isaac the first time, or Arthur the first time, what I was going to do is say, I can't go, I need to find Ezra. However, I didn't get that choice because he already revived me.
Okay, so Azure'mis is on the ground. You do have, this is going to make the story interesting. You do have Arthur. You do have you walk up with, I think you have a dagger, or you have a claw. I think you have your claws.
I've got my claws, yeah, my
Arthur,
you,
get
laser
out.
claws.
you walk up with your claws, and you get really close to Azure'mis, and you take your claws, and you swing your hand up, and all of a sudden you hear, "Freeze! Everybody down!" It's the Coalition. They have stormed the building, and your Scale and Fang members like
Too late. We already
shoot.
are down.
They take off. They shoot little grappling hooks in the ceiling and take off. You have one chance to do something, or they will take you in.
I don't know if I need to roll for this, so I'll let you decide. But are these guys are unconscious, right? They can't hear me anyways.
Everybody's unconscious.
Everybody's unconscious.
Except for the coalition, who's now just
Coalition.
The coalition has stormed the building.
Okay. Okay. So I turn to the coalition and I don't even say a word to them. I just immediately turn into a flea.
You can't even see him, and he's gone.
Yep. And I run away. Yep.
It's fleet.
I'm gone.
He literally fled.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, guys, that ends session 2. Hope you
Wow.
enjoyed it. The coalition has picked you all up. You guys are stable. The coalition has picked you up, and the next time you will be in jail. So
And
that,
level 2?
and you guys are all level 2. You guys are all level 2. So
okay.
I'll give you your
everybody.
I'll give you your total XP after, but yeah, you guys are all level 2 now. So yeah, that is the end of the session, guys. That was
Brutal.
that was intense. I didn't expect that.
Super intense. I don't know why.
Yeah. You're lucky. I honestly thought Azure'mis was gonna die, but I was kind of surprised.
Only reason I was gonna keep him alive was because he's a pilot. I was like, I'm gonna keep you alive so we can fly our ship.
I thought about killing him with my final action, but
You could
I
have.
feel
I would
like-
have allowed it. I would have allowed it.
I feel like
I would have done something though.
I feel like Arthur is a little bit of a scumbag, and he would rather live than get paid a bunch of money. So
Oh, he is 100%.
that's yeah. I think that's what he would have done.
I get like a less cool Cad Bane vibe from Arthur.
Oh yeah,
That's-
definitely,
That's
definitely. Like
yeah.
definitely not as cool. He thinks he's really cool,
He's Hondo.
and he is like he's like
Yes.
proficient. Like he's
Yes.
not like a slouch for sure, but like he's definitely thinks a lot highly of himself than he probably is.
You're Hondo and Naka.
A little bit more than him.
I can turn into an arachno horse, yeah.
Well, I will say
Druid Hondo Knock.
I will say for Azure'mis and Toro, I like the way this ended because it creates like this as a DM, it creates this like tension now that I'm gonna use going forward. It's I like it. It's really good.
I don't know. Ron and Orin are gonna even support the idea of having Azure'mis in this party for when we all are alive again.
I love it. Oh, this ended better than I could imagine. But guys, thank you guys for watching. For those that have stayed, Artsy, thank you for that sub, and I hope you enjoyed your drone attack. All right, guys. Well, that is it for us. You guys, be
Archie,
safe.
thanks for that sub.
Yeah, thanks again. Stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed. Have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.